right now. We are live.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Tabletop Tyranny, here for our Tuesday night D&D 5th Edition homebrew game, The Lost Tales of Paradisia. We left off last episode with our adventurers continuing their path to Greenville from Lakeside after the assassination attempt on Hellward's life and the reveal of some possible unknown past of Howard's. Some secrets were revealed.
Prince?
Going forward, the party had camped the night and was disturbed to an odd meteor in the sky crashing very close to the party. Upon investigating, they realized that some humanoid had crashed at the site of the meteor, and he was being assaulted by demonic entities. The party quickly intervened. The being, who was not helpless, had part of his soul drained from one of these demons, which the party bartered with. The demon, a rat figure who serves some unknown, I think he did reveal the name, some other entity. He bartered with the group for his life in exchange for service and information, and he bound himself in a flask to which Howard took. Learning more about the being they rescued and prevented him from losing his soul, this being is an agent from the heavens, essentially, and he is sent because there is a prophecy involving the party. The party is stirring up some events or something that has been foretold, and otherworldly entities have taken an interest in it and have sent this being to assist the party. However, losing part of his soul to the rat creature, he does not remember every single solitary thing, giving glimpses of possible futures of the party learning more information. Milo learned his father was still alive. Reyna learned her family has possible issues to be noted, or none whatsoever. The information was ominous and not very forthcoming, but revealed that the party could destroy itself from within, and that only one member of the party needs survive to see the end of the whole thing. To prevent the end of the world. It was not really announced what would happen, only that there is a great calamity that's been foretold, and the party's deeds are helping to stop it. That the party's deeds are perhaps the only thing that is even aware of the magnitude of the situation. So said this being, who you guys revealed that he was an Azamar, a celestial, basically a celestial version of a tiefling, essentially. And that is where we left off. Party was on their way to Greenville, and I believe you guys had rested.
Yeah, we took a long rest.
Yes, that did happen. You guys were not assaulted in the night or disturbed in any way.
Yeah, and I need to get to a courier so I can write some letters.
So we're traveling right now.
Yep.
So as we're
you guys had just woke up.
Oh, okay.
Had your breakfast and all that.
I casted Find Steed on Dunder.
Right.
Well.
Yep.
Yeah, I think during all that, Milo would probably just be doing his morning stuff, cooking the food and whatever.
Hey Tom, I have a question.
Yeah.
Would it have been 7 days since the last time I made a necklace? Because I think I gave Milo his, the skeleton fight?
Or did you name it?
Yes, yeah, just before that. My necklace?
Mm-hmm.
No, she gave it to you
So-
during the fight, I thought, didn't she?
Yeah, during the
Yes,
fight.
yeah.
So since that day, when I made 7 more, or I mean not 7 more, would have been 7
Not
days.
7 more, but yeah, you could have. Yeah, if you were
Got a production
if you were
line.
doing, yeah, if you were dedicating all your rest, all of your off rest time hours to do that, yes, you can. If you
Okay. Cool. Yeah. All right. Then my last of my materials.
yeah, you
Well,
had
that's
you had the
usually-
materials, correct?
Yes. I have.
Okay, right.
I'm out of everything else, but I have 1 vial of dragon's blood left for my necklace. I'm gonna make myself eventually.
That's right. Yep, and you've been getting the gems and stuff to get that, so that works.
Yeah, I still had 2 gems from whatever we did.
So then, yes, you can mark that off, and you can say that you have your necklace built. You have the jeweler's kit, I assume.
Yes.
That's really the deal breaker then, if you have the jeweler's kit.
Yep. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go over to Basil.
I'm hanging out with Thunder.
I'm like, I finished this last night. I think now almost everyone has one. Here. And I'll just hand it to you, and I think I have a picture of it somewhere.
It's just a dead rat hanging off a string.
And then she pulls me in. What'd you do?
Here's your fucking necklace.
Oh, that's pretty. He'll cup it and he'll look down at it, smile, and he'll say, "Thank you. Thank you."
Of course. Want us all to be protected.
I'll try to protect you as you have protected me.
Okay, cool.
What do I add to my inventory?
It's oh, I think Jacob just sent something. What is this? Oh, that's to me. Never mind.
Did you name it?
Like the necklace in general, like
Yeah.
it's an elemental resistant.
No, but did you give it a name?
Tyler wants all of his
He
items
needs
named.
a name.
I'll get back.
Well, you
to
don't have to name it. I could name it.
That's
It's
You,
called
the
you
cursed
know
necklace.
what? You name it. It's
That's a-
yours.
wow.
You name it.
If I gave you something, I would have named it for you.
Oh, how rude.
This is lightning.
It's
Well,
in
no.
it's in the notes. It's in the notes that I sent Star a long time ago. It was called the
Yeah.
Necklace of
I'm
Elemental
looking
Resistance.
for
That's
it.
like going back to day 1 of the fucking campaign, though. That's
Is
that's
it-
far back.
Is it
Once
a
per
custom
day,
item?
as a reaction, you can choose a
It,
resistance.
it is once per day. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I
yeah.
have
I guess
to.
I should just
Okay.
make a custom item.
yeah, because I just realized it's not in my inventory at all because I got it in the middle of a fight. So after the fight, like it completely.
I'll make a note.
Oh yeah, add those to your character sheet if you don't do that. Take a minute to do that if you. It will make things easier for keeping track for sure.
There you
Yeah.
go, Craig.
'Cause it requires attunement, I believe.
Craig. You guys been watching Friday? Here you go, Craig.
No, that's just my voice.
Craig. What did you give me? Where did you give me something?
I sent it to you on
Oh. In a private message.
Discord. Yes.
Thank you.
I should have just sent it in the group because I sent it to Tyler too.
So
Babe, do you
good.
need it?
No, I know what it is.
Oh, I already sent it to you. Never mind.
Okay, I guess I will just.
Yeah, I'll just add it to y'all's character sheets, and then after I'll
Uh,
add it to y'all's character.
You're gonna do it?
Yeah, well, I have to make the item.
Oh,
Yeah.
So after I make the custom item, I'll.
I gotta
y'all's
think of the name.
See, it's not that easy. Oh.
Well, no. Yeah, I didn't say it was easy. I spent all last session trying to think of a name for the shield because I was like, I should do that. I came up with the name. I don't think you were here to hear it. You gonna guess?
I don't know.
I called it the
That's Curse Breaker. That is Curse Shielder.
no. I called it the Charred Veil because it's made of dark wood, but also when he gave it to me, he said it would give me advantage on some fire-based saving throws.
No.
So I
Tom,
called it the Charred Veil.
Yeah, I hinted that like if a red dragon were to breathe like fire on him and he had that shield equipped, he might get advantage on that saving throw for sure because he's hiding behind that something like that. It's
Tom,
hiding.
when the Celestial talked
Only-
to me about my father, did he say something to the effect of, like, not only my father's alive, but he's wrapped up in this somehow, right? There was something he said.
100%. The nonsense that you're dealing with right now, your father is in some way also wrapped up in. But maybe if this were an intricate spider web of drama, maybe you're not in the same exact strand length, but he's somewhere in this web of this issue somewhere.
Okay.
That's what was hinted.
So now that we've witnessed some of these demons, and I know that, I think Milo on our travels would probably like really focus, like going through the journal looking for that kind of information specifically. Maybe he glossed over it, maybe there's torn pages, maybe like something's missing, or there's something that like didn't make sense before that might make sense now. So I think I would probably just like go through that again. I don't think I would go through it as slowly because I'd be looking for something very specific.
Right, you wouldn't need to do 40 hours worth of research.
Right, yeah.
You already did that.
Yeah.
But let me
Just to see if there's any mention of.
Oh, you
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, you are granted something for that. Let me take a look at the skills.
Okay.
Decide. I'm thinking either knowledge nature or knowledge arcana. I'll allow a roll with advantage.
Okay. I'll do nature. Well, I got a natural 1, so I get to re-roll that before I even use my advantage.
Oh boy, that's get those right out the way. You don't want a natural 1 on that one.
That's 18. So
That's not
18.
18.
Yeah.
18 knowledge nature.
Yeah.
So, in your books, or in the journal, and actually in both the books, in your father's journal, it's mentioned, and in the Druid book, it's mentioned, something that the Azamar spoke of, and that is the ley lines being weakened, and that is how these demons randomly came in and started accosting him in the first place. He mentioned that the ley lines were weak, and you know that the ley lines are these they're these boundary points that exist, kind of like our longitude latitude lines, kind of like our ozone layer in real life. This exists to protect this realm from the outer realm energies. Like, the reason why the abyss doesn't spill into the fucking planet is because of these ley lines that were put into play by very, very powerful people. Very, very powerful entities, possibly. You have no clue who put them in there. But he's claiming that this safety barrier, this ozone of anti-realmly energy, is weakened. And if that is the case, undead, demons, elementals, negative energy, all sorts of shit is going to be spilling through. And due to your father's journal, you know that your house is pretty damn close to where some of those ley line boundaries connect. Very close. And you recall looking at that thinking, oh, that's where I live. So if that's the case, checking on home might be, it's not up to me to tell you how concerned over your family you might be, but Milo seems like someone very concerned for his family. That might be of concern to you, for sure.
Yeah.
That's all you know with the 18, but that's a pretty good amount of info.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll just sit with that information for a little bit before I relay any of it. Are we traveling at this point?
Yeah. And to learn more about the ley lines and like where they are and what certain points are, you'd have to research in the book a little more. But that right there was just like a freebie because like you read through that book, so you at least know that. If you want to research further, you've got your father's journal.
Yeah, if there's more in it, absolutely, I would do that while I'm writing.
You can try to, but that would be like a downtime action where you're actually sifting that through to be like, what the fuck did I actually forget?
Okay.
You knew that offhand just because you've dedicated 80 hours worth of reading the books. So that's what that role represented.
Yeah. So I'll do that while we're traveling. I'll use that time.
For sure.
Yeah.
If we're traveling, I'm gonna Thunder. Me and Thunder, we're bonded now. We're this. So I'm going to speak to him telepathically through the. I can do that through the spell. I'll just ask him what he thinks about the party. I'll be like, in my head, Thunder, what do you think about our companions? And the new green fellow that joined us. Well, the SML.
He sort of, you think he's calculating what to say. He's not used to communicating with people, but he says, all right, lot. I assume your animal has more intelligence than most, kind of like Milo's cat, but is not too sociable. And you guys, aren't running him through,
Language
hell and fire. Yeah, you're not charging through walls of fire with your horse. But at the same time, the horse probably holds no bonds to your party, as it does to you. So he's very short and curt responses. All right, lot. And just kind of stays near you and looks at you.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Thunder. If you have anything you need to tell me, feel free.
What is Thunder's intelligence, actually?
6. It gets raised to 6 with the
yeah.
spell.
Yeah, then that would be pushing it. Fair. That's fair.
He also understands Common now. So if people are talking around him in Common, he would understand what they say. And yeah, he can reach out to me if he needs, but...
Oh yeah, no, he'll definitely be like talking to you like randomly throughout the day, like when he's hungry or if he sees something that looks suspicious, which a lot of things to the horse look suspicious at different points, but overall nothing seems like it's peaceful travel through the country. Nothing seems to really be that bad.
Gotcha. Okay.
What did
Yeah,
the spell that you casted, did it do anything else specifically to the horse, or just give it the ability to talk to it and
okay, so it creates a long-lasting bond. He would take he would have the statistics of the chosen form, but he would be classified as a celestial, fae, or fiend.
Oh, okay, all right.
He'd be a celestial.
Gotcha.
We're godly over here. And then if we can fight as a seamless unit, and while I'm mounted, any spells that I would cast that would only target me also target my steed. So if I cast Shield of Faith, we would both have Shield of Faith.
Okay.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, he says a little more. Actually, he definitely would say You all get into a lot of shit. Could we maybe tone down the chaos? That's kind of pushing the limits of his vocabulary for intelligence 6, but for a celestial fae, he can say enough simple things for sure. And you guys are doing all sorts of shit, fighting and like burning cornfields and shit. And the horse has seen all of that, but he seems to trust you at least. You get a sense that this horse has seen more than most horses do in this area, for sure.
Yeah, I'll just say chaos finds us, Thunder. In my head, chaos finds us, Thunder. I'll keep you safe though. Worry not.
I hope.
You can have faith in me. I haven't let any of them die yet. And we'll keep trotting towards Greenville.
To Greenville.
Yep. Ah. So many.
We ride.
I have 2 questions.
Just seeing where on the map you guys were, really quick. I gotta look.
I think we're going between the 2 boobies of the one. 2 green boobies at the top.
No, I know that, but I didn't know like how far. Oh, you're a day away. Okay. Yeah, you're like a day away. So you guys travel a good chunk of the day, and because you're approaching from this direction, most of the paths are fairly beaten. The roads are not as popularly or widely traveled through this spot. However, along fairly unkept grassland dirt roads, you do see other caravans going in the direction of the Halfling Hills, right outside of Lakeside. You do see that despite these not being the popular travel roads, people do use them. And as I said, nobody gives you any reason to suspect anything or fear attack. And you travel for a good chunk of the day through this countryside. And you eventually get your first glimpse at Greenville. You're a little bit elevated up, so you kind of look down at it from its northern side. You're gazing southward, and for a moment, you would swear that Greenville is the bigger city between Eelfell and Greenville. You would swear that Greenville was, because you look out and they have a more modernized housing blocks with how their buildings are organized and how the different people seem to have their homes and businesses in more districts. Even the walls are less of this more like almost Greek-like architecture with the marble walls. We're dealing with more medieval era stonework with the walls surrounding this city. You believe that the walls are even higher than that of Eelfell. In Eelfell, they were only 35 feet, encompassing 2 miles. You think that these stone, more medieval fortifications are higher than that, 45 feet. However, it doesn't look like this walled area circles more territory than Eelfell. But surrounding those walls are just blocks of houses, farms, ranches. You see military fortifications in area. You see soldiers riding in outposted areas dedicated for cavalry, dedicated for soldier training. These guys have a lot more shit going on than Eelfell seems to, at least when you were there, in terms of, diversity of what's going on. It looks like there's a tented area off to the side, which would be the western area, or the western portion of outside the wall. There's a selection of tents, and it looks like there's a bazaar under there, almost like what you saw in Elder Ridge, but it's bigger than Elder Ridge. Elder Ridge, there was just a few stalls there and a few tents. It looks like there's an entire block district of tents and shops and things like that outside the wall. And then within the wall, you see roads, you see modern homes, not like the slums of Eelfell. And really, what you're noticing is, where Eel fell, you have a lot of people kind of all scrunched in within the city walls. You've got a bunch of people that live within the walls. It looks like you have a big castle district also walled in further like Eel fell. But then outside the walls, it looks like you have farms, districts, blocks, and you have all this land that is being used outside of the walled area. So the people are just fanned out more. Whereas Eelfell has its slum district, where there's just large portions of people that are just in one area, and then there's other people that are in the noble district that are just, there's fewer people that get this whole quadrant. Here, there's just blocked sections. Eelfell probably has the more population, but you're noticing just a vast difference in time. Eelfell, the city itself, was built far before this city was. And it shows in the architecture and how things are built. There's even block districts like this in Eelfell. They're just not as numerous. It's not how the city is. Eelfell is more, the city it was built that way, and it grew like that, and that became how it was, and it's slowly changing. This city was built in a more modern time, and it shows. And that's what you see as you're coming in from the north. You're traveling southwards, so yeah, you're approaching the northern walls. You see there's different gates to the city. There's one on the north, there's one on the south, and it looks like there's one also on the east. The western wall has no gate. And you're noticing there's a lot of military around too. There's different garrison points, is what it looks like. But that's what you see as you're approaching. Also, there's ballista on the wall too. That should be of note. This city looks more armed and defensive than Eelfell does. There's just no denying it as you're looking at it. And you don't know if that's normal or not. You'd have to make some rolls or have reason to know that. But yeah, from what you're seeing, things are a little bit more military focused over in this area.
Before we get in, before someone on the walls could actually see me, I'd use my hat
You're
of
like a mile
disguise.
away.
Yeah, I'd use my hat of disguise, and I'd make myself look kind of like redhead, kind of a scruffy red beard. I look pretty young. He's lean. Looks like he's country kind of guy.
So like a taller Milo.
Maybe, yeah. And then he would
You're just my big brother.
he'd hop off Thunder, and he'd kind of walk with Thunder instead of riding on Thunder. Like he'd take him by the reins. Can't have them.
I'll pop the hood up.
Yeah, I would turn to Asimar friend, and I'd be like, "You can do this, right?" You can disguise yourself.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yes, we've heard of elements of cults being in the city, so try not to stand out. They're already looking for me. I believe they think we're dead, but if they saw me, they'd be like, "Oh, hey, he's purple." So,
Are Are we all trying to disguise ourselves? Like, is that something we would have talked about, like, when we first woke up, like, around a campfire while we're eating breakfast? Like, maybe we should try to make ourselves look a little... Like, in case people are looking for, you know, a small man with a giant cat. Then I probably would have, like, first thing in the morning, if we can rewind just a little bit, I would have went up to Nyx and said... Are you all right with being a dog as long as we're in this city? And she would not give me a very pleasant look, and I would say, I know, I get it.
Well, that's bad.
I said, I get it, but people are looking for us. And they're looking for a small man like me with a giant cat like you, and it might be better if you were a giant dog that's more, likely to... It's like I was thinking like a mastiff. Yeah, they slobber a lot, but you don't have to slobber.
Nyx gives you the impression that this better not be a regular thing.
I promise I will try real hard that it will not be a regular thing. But we have to do it first thing, and I can't change it until the next morning. So you'll be a dog at least for a day. I'm sorry. So yeah, I will change her into a not a black mastiff, more like a tawny, like something like khaki, tan, bordering on orange, but not quite orange.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And I guess I should disguise myself. Mine only lasts an hour, so.
Yeah, so when we get closer, yeah.
And then it'd be dark hair, maybe instead of green eyes, like brown eyes. Maybe like shorter too. And then that would be, I guess, same clothes.
Would you be an elf?
Human.
Me too.
Bunch of normies now. Or small child. His dog.
With a small child with a large beard.
My guy he'd be probably 6 feet instead of 6'6". He'd look, 6 feet. Okay.
Howard puts up a hood.
Yeah.
I'm different.
Guys are fucking tryhards.
Right. Oh yeah. We'd probably approach the walls.
I just turned to Hal. I'm like, I can't just put a hood over my cat.
Have you tried?
Well, no, but that'd be weird, right?
Oh.
No.
Make little cat hoods.
Well, I guess we could try in the future. I don't think we have time for that now.
As you guys are approaching down the hill in towards the town, you can hear the sounds of civilization, of people working the fields, soldiers dealing with each other and moving horses, moving supplies through their garrison zones. You hear shouting of just different people, peasants, guard, possible like merchant and noble alike. Hard to tell from this distance. You're seeing a melting pot of activity just as you're approaching. A lot of the races that you're used to seeing. The dwarves and halflings, half-elves and elves being the most common. And you're noticing gnomes and Dragonborn are being more common as well in this area. And that is the atmosphere of what you're witnessing as you're approaching downhill. What's up?
When we get closer to the battlements, did they look like they've been recently prepared? Like, maybe they've installed oils on the wall, or, they're, probably haven't been here, but it looks like there's a lot of guard presence where, maybe.
Oh yeah,
maybe
make a perception check as you're coming up.
Fuck. 4. Hard to tell.
Yeah, it honestly is. It's tough to get a read on if the city is always like this, if they've always got the bolt throwers there. You don't know the history of the city, so it's tough to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess I just keep walking through.
Milo will just kind of...
As you guys are approaching the battlements, you have to cut through blocks of kind of like what it almost looks like. The city itself is surrounded by just collections of small villages or hamlets that just started growing and connecting, and it's almost like that, and it just encircles the whole city. And so then you're noticing that there's roads, that there's actually paved roads as you get close in, so that carts going into the city don't start getting fucked up on the roads and causing commotion and clogging and gridlocking of the towns. You're noticing that it's been this way for probably a while. That this place has been expanding and growing, and the roads and blocks and districts show it. And you hear different villagers and guards shouting as you're kind of just cutting through this housing area, getting off of the farmlands and the livestock, cattle ranches and things like that. And you're more surrounded by town life now rather than the countryside and the sounds of farming equipment and animals and things like that. And you're hearing soldiers. They're like, take these dozen horses over to the Thoroughgate. The master of horse needs them. And you hear some other villagers shouting, can we get this cask to the Windberg? And you hear just constant affairs of busy day life and people going about their business. And nothing seems to be out of the ordinary to these people, but there's just a lot of activity, and that's really what you guys are seeing as you're going through here.
Well, I guess we would. Do you want to try to find a place to put our horses and stuff for the?
Yeah,
Or
probably.
do you find a stable?
Yeah.
Do you want to find somewhere within the walls, or do you want to find somewhere outside of the walls? Because there are options outside, and you can only imagine that there's options inside.
Brother.
I mean,
So remind me...
outside, we could make a quick escape on outside.
Well, yeah, I'm leaning towards outside too. Obviously,
Outdoors.
I don't have to do anything with my horse, but I was trying to look through my notes to see what exactly we were doing in Greenville, and I have something about Lord Cressmore and the Broken Bow Club.
Colt here. We're trying to...
Oh,
Yeah.
did we have a code word or something?
Yeah, there's a phrase we
Mm.
learned so many years ago.
Something about bugs.
Yeah, we're gonna say we have a bug problem, but we can't say we have a bug problem. We have to allude to the bug problem. But we're also looking for a black lotus.
I'd also want to buy some ink.
Yeah, I think I mean I agree
Software.
with Jacob. Probably leave our horses with someone who looks trustworthy out here, so that
They're probably stable.
yeah, so that if we are able to, if we need to, if we're able to get to the outside of the walls, we can hop on our horses and get away quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shizzle.
So yeah, I would say, what do you need to buy, Tyler? What do you think?
I need to buy a pot of ink, and then I need to write a letter and give it to a postmaster or something.
That's right.
We learned a lot last time, and I thought, well, it's probably
Right.
good for them to know.
Yeah, I almost wonder if we, first thing, find someone out here to stable our rides, and then I mean, there might even be what you need outside the walls, right?
Yeah, could be, depending on
Yeah.
markets.
So we're looking for a stable.
Outside the walls.
Yeah, outside the walls.
Yeah, you can definitely find a stable that'll house the horse for like 5 silver a day or something like that. They're
As we're
crowded, right?
As we're like making our way through, can I just look to see if there's any black lotuses on the left side of the doorway out here in the exterior of the walls?
Yeah. Investigation or perception?
Who told us that? How long ago was that?
We were told that by our good friend Jonathan,
One of your
Hmm.
one of your spies.
the boy Jonathan. Aaron was a little bitch. Oh wait, no, Heron was.
No, Heron was the helper. I had to convince the other guy to.
Aaron told us.
Should be a
Jonathan didn't
homie.
do much.
Yeah, he went to Nil or something. I think it was called.
Hmm.
I rolled investigation.
Something like
What's a 4?
Another
Oh,
four.
Like my homie. Yeah, like my homie.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, you don't see anything like that. But with all the activity and noise, and you got a lot on your mind, and like there's people trying to fucking kill you, you don't see anything. But you do find a stable. Yep, you do find a stable that appears to be dealing with, there's a lot of, there's an abundance of horses in this area, and the stables are crowded. So it's 5 silver a day per horse. So like you leave your horses there, and then you pay after. You don't have to pay now because you don't know how long you're gonna be there. So
Okay.
when you get the horses, you pay then.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep.
I'll make sure Wine-Eyed Willie has some.
Now you approached from
The north.
You
That's what you
approached
said.
from the north, or you approached from the north. So do you want to be right near the north gate, or do you want to be more towards the threshold of the farmlands, or do you want to be towards the bazaar district of tents, or do you want to be like where around the city did you want to be posted up as far as an inn?
I feel like
Probably-
we do it on the south side because we're gonna ride.
I was
Or
gonna
no, your state. Where did you stable the horses? Is what I meant to say. I'm sorry.
Probably just outside the walls, if possible.
Just outside the walls. Okay, that's fine.
So
And then
yeah,
you're looking, and then so that's the area that you're in, and that's where you're looking. Okay, that's fine.
What?
stash the horse.
Oh yeah, your horses are yeah. So your horses are stashed in a stable that is near the northern gate in that district, in between the collection of blocks that border the farmlands leading outside of Greenville territory, and in between the actual fortifications of the northern wall. That is where you're at. And there are roads leading into the city. There are alleyways leading into different districts of the outer city. Really, it's up to you how you want to tackle this, what you want to do, what you want to research, what you want to investigate, how you want to go about it. That's all up to you. Again, I apologize for the no map. There was supposed to be a map for this that would have made this a lot better. That's
Sorry.
on me for losing it.
Forget it.
I'm good to go.
Just of note, unless I particularly need to, I will not be riding Nyx in town. Nyx will just be like walking with us like a dog, just a very large one.
I guess we should talk about what we want to do before we get into town, as we're kind of like amongst the common folk. We're gonna go. What's our plan exactly again? We're gonna find a Black Lotus on doorway. That's where we know the cult meetings are at. What do we do from there? What's our plan?
I need to get ink so I can write a letter, send it home.
Well, I wonder if what we do is we do the shopping we need to do. You send your letter, and then we all go maybe sit somewhere, have a drink, and talk about what we need to do over a drink. It's probably a good
This
idea.
sounds
Rather than...
oddly like the we were like talking in a tavern about what we were doing.
I think the best way to figure out our game plan is to follow what we already know.
Sure.
So, I mean, we know we're gonna get attacked, so we could just be. We could have the shield be ready. Shield.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Alright, let's go shopping.
I guess I'd turn to Reyna and be like, how much money do you need for your magics?
200 more gold.
Jesus Christ.
How much do you have right now?
I
I
have
have three.
100.
How much? You have what?
I have 100.
You need 200 more.
I
Yes.
have 100. I could
It's 150 for both spells.
Okay. I can fork over 100.
I can spot like 50, and then I want to buy a potion.
Actually. Oh, okay. I was.
That
Just
was
let
good.
you know, Reyna is not good with money. So
What were the spells?
Don't know if you'll
Leomund's
ever get it back.
Leomund's tiny hut.
And then Fireball.
Polymorph chicken nugget, and then there was a.
Yeah, I have a scroll of Fireball and a scroll of Liam Tiny Hut.
I will.
Well, we just do one now. And
That's what I was gonna say. Like maybe we focus on one. The more.
You know what they do? I can assume what Fireball does. I can assume it's a big ball of fire.
Tiny Hut is literally just a little spherical dome or a dome. You can sit in it for I think it's like 8 hours. So while we're resting.
I do have an. I could spot you the 200.
You're gonna give me that much money?
I mean, it's an investment, but yes.
Are you expecting this money back?
No, I'm not.
Okay, then I'll
You don't-
gladly take it.
You already made something for me, anyways. Yeah, I'll give you
Is this
200.
tiny hut? Does it protect against projectiles? Those?
Like nothing can come in it except what I say. I don't know. Hold on, let me look this spell.
I mean, that sounds like a better
Because
place
that's
to
like-
talk than a pub.
Why?
And we could use it as a protection from the arrows that will be rained upon us.
How long does it take to cast, though?
I think it's 10 minutes. Hold on.
I think
It's a minute.
Milo gains an inspiration for being like, Yeah, that sounds like how to not get ganked in a pub.
I think they can
Like-
still hear us.
I'd have to.
Anyways,
I thought like I know it gives you a lot of benefits. Like nobody, I don't think anybody can see you.
Yeah, it says
while
all
you're
of the
in it.
creatures and objects are barred from passing through it.
Yeah.
Spells and other magical effects can't extend.
Creatures and objects within the dome, when you cast the spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it.
So
The
either
atmosphere
way.
inside this space is comfortable and dry, regardless of the weather outside. Yeah, and it's 8 hours long, so a long rest.
Holy shit.
What level
That's how
spell
you
is
stop
that?
a night- and that's how you
Third.
stop a night hag.
Third.
Yeah.
Just wait till the day.
I don't know if you mentioned, but you can command the interior to become dimly lit or dark. The dome is opaque from the outside of any.
You can pick whatever like color too, so we can like
Blend
pick
in,
color to
camouflage.
blend in with stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
and
shit,
it's
that sounds
I
so
only
good,
know
much
that
better.
because of the Mighty Nine.
it's transparent from the
Well-
inside, so they can't see in, but we can see
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
great. Let's
yeah.
do that.
Yeah, Star. Let me know what you want the room in the hut to look like, and I can make something up on Dungeon Alchemist in the future or something.
I like it.
There's a lot of shit, so like so I can at least give you like an image of what like swag shit is in the hut, or you know what stuff you want in
Does
it.
it
or
tell you how
anything.
big
I
it
don't
is?
think you can-
10-foot radius.
10 foot.
So-
okay.
Oh, it's not that big.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like 20 or 30. It's not that big.
No.
Yeah.
It's
It's a tiny.
There's
9
spells in the future, I think,
creatures.
that give you. There's better spells. I think.
Lehman's
Yeah, it was
expanded
the
hut.
mansion thing or whatever. But 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome with you. So I know Milo. Well, Milo's small. I'm
I'm half a
considered
creature.
medium.
We're
We're
all
all considered
medium.
medium, even though he's really
That's
tall.
right.
he's still
No,
considered-
there's two safety
Only
spells
6'6".
like that. You've got the lower level one. I think there's like a level 5 or level 6 one that gives you a swag like sanctuary.
Yeah, it's like a mansion. Yeah.
Yeah. If you get that, that'll be cool to dungeon alchemize. I don't know if the 10 feet is
Or you
worth
could
it.
literally just live in a fucking hut for the rest of the campaign. Like you just cast it a minute before the
No,
day
it's
starts,
good.
like, make another hut.
No, it's good. No, it's good for the mechanical benefits of being like safe from that type of shit.
Yeah.
Being like immune to magic and shit, like that means you can't be scryed while you're in it. Like that's fucking huge.
Yeah.
But once
Like-
you get the components, you still gotta copy it down, which takes a while.
But you're gonna get enough gold for both, though, right?
Well, that's a good spell to add to your spell book.
Yeah. Okay.
I will. I can
Yeah,
probably
he
win
said he gave me 200.
50.
Yeah,
I'll probably
I
win
would-
50, but I wanna use it.
I'd produce a pouch and I'd hand it to her.
How much do you need?
You can get ink at
200
gold.
more.
You can get ink at gold cost, by the way. At book
Okay.
cost.
I spend
'Cause
all
know-
my money on paper and ink for my
I
spells.
will.
Could
I
be
want to
this-
look for some help.
I'd go with her to buy ink. I needed like a whole well
All right,
of
Milo, let's go.
ink for the spell.
You're going to the tents, to the shopping area.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah, there's a bazaar district. Like, based on what you saw as you were approaching, there's probably markets and stores and shops scattered throughout. But like the shopping mall section essentially is within those tents, where all the bartering is happening and all the merchants are doing their shenanigans, is within like this big tented section off the western gate. Which is the opposite side of the where all the horses and cavalry are gathered, so it's the furthest away from that area. And yeah, you guys find that stuff. If that's all you're looking for, you get all of that. At book cost. And because Reyna's a noble, half of book cost, because those are just easy to acquire things. So all your ink and all that, yeah, just half cost.
I have to use all of it though, right?
She doesn't look like a noble. But-
Yeah, but I know how to talk
No,
to them.
but she knows she it's not because people recognize her. It's because she knows, like
Right.
she knows what to do. And these are just mundane things. It's not like you're asking for swords or armor
So
or
I-
magical shields.
I'm broke again.
I get the ink at half
Yeah.
cost.
Yeah, half cost ink, absolutely.
Okay.
Not that much.
Me and Milo, you want to go look for some health pots? Health potions?
Yeah. You remember those arrows I almost bought, but then I remembered I had to, save up for
Yeah.
that acorn
We'll be right back.
bullshit. I kind of want to look for some special arrows too. So.
What do they do again?
Well, I mean those ones were just like they were magic arrows. So like anytime you needed to do magic damage, the arrows would do that. But
You
yeah,
think-
I'll basically
I think
ask
if we
Tom.
got- I think there's a way for us to find like tie a health potion to an arrow and you like shoot it at somebody.
Well,
I mean, I think it could
maybe.
be so dumb enough to work.
It would have to be one of those things where they're ready enough for it that they catch it though, right? Because it can't just explode on them.
What if you aim for the mouth and the arrow
What if I aim directly for their heart? Yeah.
directly into the bloodstream?
I mean, that would be fantastic, but I don't know. I feel like maybe we could use Nyx for something like that instead of an arrow.
Mix the health transport.
Yeah.
What
I'll
if
just say, Nyx, bring this
what
in.
if we just
She's
use
gonna
Nyx
make
as
it
like a
sweet.
medical stretcher?
yeah.
Just put people that are unconscious on it. She just hauls it to us.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking we should each have a health potion on us, so in case someone goes down, we can feed it to someone.
Probably a good idea. And I also, when we leveled up, I took Cure Wounds, so we do have an extra healing spell amongst us.
Thank God, because
yeah.
Basil, you just can't trust that guy. Either uses all of
Captain
it or
fucking
uses none of it.
strays.
Yeah, I mean, it is Cure Wounds, so I need to be able to touch the person, but...
I can yell at him and heal him, and you can come touch him after I yell at him. So get 1-2.
Perfect.
Please do.
Do you have a health potion on you, by chance?
Me? I don't know.
I'll buy one for me, one for you. Let you hold on to your one.
Well, how much are they?
50 gold for just the basic one,
Ooh.
Pricey.
and then you can use your
Thanks,
money
son.
for your arrows.
Yeah, I feel like the
If we're gonna
arrows...
get- if
I
we're
think
gonna
the
get
arrows
ambushed-
were 50 apiece.
Yeah, if we're gonna get ambushed, we might as well have 2 health potions on us.
Yeah.
One on
I
you,
think-
one on you.
I think I'm gonna sell this platinum band since.
Wow.
Well, Milo made us all one thing, and Hal already gave his away.
To my mother, you bitch.
That is a little different than selling it.
He at least kept it in the family. No,
And so I can cast locate object if she ever goes missing.
That's such a good idea.
Oh, that's
Ugh.
smart.
You know, we're not talking there.
I should have
Dang,
did
but
that with my sister.
Keep it the
Not
band.
all bright ideas happen.
Okay, yeah.
W-
maybe
We're gonna
I'll
go back to
keep it.
Ilfel anyways.
Yeah, maybe
eventually.
I'll keep it. I'll keep it.
Hey, I found you.
What shopping? So sorry, I had to step aside really quick. What shopping did you guys decide on further?
I would like to find some magic arrows like you had sold me before, but then I reneged that
Right.
because I needed the acorn.
Potions.
So
Yes.
yeah, and then two regular potions
Okay.
of healing.
Regarding that stuff, give me 1 second.
I don't think
High or low, Craig? High or low?
Hi all the time, brother.
Keep you all from
There's no way Tom rolls low. We know he's high. Come on. We're on the home plane thing. You guys ever had some good old
Oh
No.
It's good.
no,
it's
they
really-
they have the potions,
Nice.
but there is a price increase on them, and the
Oh.
reason they give is because the war scare. Nobles are buying out all the potions.
Hmm.
Supply and
And
demand.
so the demand is high and the prices are 60% higher than normal.
Hell no.
Oh.
What's this salesperson look like? What's this vendor look like?
They look just like an average dressed half elven, male, middle aged, not too gaudily robed, good salesman. They sell metals, they sell potions, all that stuff.
Well, I would. What's the price increase before
What's
Well,
what?
I guess I could talk to him. I'll walk up to him and be like, "Hey man, how's it going? How you doing?"
How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. I need some health potions. Heard you were the best contact, at least on the outside of the wall.
Oh, you heard that, huh? From who?
Oh man, I'm not good with names. I've been all over the country. I think his name was like Brandon or something. Brandon.
Oh, I see.
Brandon, whatchamadoodle.
Whatchamadoodle, huh?
I think it was like Lindholm. Brandon
that's right.
Lindholm, yeah.
Whatchamadoodle was another guy that we ran into.
Yeah, no, yeah.
He says, "What can I do for you? You clearly don't know anybody I know, so you just need health potions. That's it."
My son here. Would
Is that
to buy
me?
My son would like to buy some magical arrows. Just turned 17. As you can tell by his full-grown beard.
Runs in the family.
I'm just stroking my beard.
make a persuasion check.
Shoot. Okay.
Does he
I
get
mean,
advantage because I'm
despite-
stroking my beard?
Well, it doesn't matter because I rolled a nat 20
He get
Ooh!
Whoa!
nat 20.
or 25.
He kind of laughs, and he says, "I don't know what you were going on before about knowing somebody that I know, but sure, it's been a long day. We're gonna be closing up soon. Magic arrows. There's none of that here, man. Look around. The soldiers are all out, man. That stuff, every noble bought those out because their sons are talking about going out and being part of the war. All that shit was bought out a while ago. And the potions, what we got left, man, look, I'll give them to you at 30% extra, and that's a bargain, because they're going for double the increase. But I like you. You seem good fun. That's the final offer, though."
I'll look over to Milo.
That's like what, 60,
Okay, son?
65 gold?
Is that okay? I know it's your birthday. Is that all right? I'm sorry I can't get you.
What did you say? It was a 30% increase.
Yeah,
It's 65 gold.
65. I just look up at my father. I'm like, well, Daddy,
I totally.
I mean, I'm pretty adept at healing myself, so 65's a little steep.
You're looking for magic arrows. Talk to one of these nobles around here. Look for the fancy dressed guys on the horses with the quiver with the nice arrows. You'll notice the fletching's different. You really want arrows? I don't have them, but I know who I sold them to. You look around for people with nice quivers with the nice fletchings. Those are the magical arrows, not the regular white and black fletchings. They're different. You'll notice them.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jeb. I have to. We're gonna have to get them from another vendor. I will take that potion. I'll take one potion. Or did you want me to buy you a potion too, son?
No, it's all right.
Okay. Sorry.
Tom, you get
You know
inspiration
your
for
mother
using the
gets-
word fletching.
You know your mother gets half of
Wait,
my
what?
income.
I said you get inspiration for using the word fletching.
Oh, fair. I thought you said I mispronounced.
No,
the word
no, I
fletching.
said you
I'm
get-
like, oh my god, what did I say? Because I don't like seeing.
No, you got it.
All right. I'll take.
Oh, fair.
I'll take one potion. Okay.
Okay.
65 cheddar.
Oh, is there cheddar?
No, No, son, it's a metaphor.
Oh.
I look at the salesman. He grew up in the woods. His mother took him when we were younger.
Every
And I just
post.
never.
I didn't have custody.
I didn't have custody of him, but she's dead now, and I'm the responsible parent.
I just turned to him like, but do you have cheddar? That sounds really good right now.
No. Oh, does he have cheddar?
Yeah, no, not you. Him. Do you sell cheese?
Yeah, you get a free cheese with every potion.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Happy birthday, son. Give him a little pat on the shoulder. All right, thanks for doing.
You get a wedge of cheddar cheese.
Is it aged? Or is it like...
No, it's good to go.
Oh.
Or, yeah, it is aged then. My bad. It's not mold aged.
Well, have a good day, sir. I'll take my kid.
Thanks for the cheese.
As we're walking away,
Hope you don't need the potion.
I bought the potion. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah. You're
Oh,
right.
mine-
I
You
hope I
don't
use
want him to die.
it. No, yeah. It would be terrible if he died.
No, I think I'll be alright. Thank you.
As we're walking away, I'll lean down to Milo. So, do we want to buy some arrows, or should we just snatch them off some nobles?
Oh, shit. I kind of want to snatch them.
These guys are a little fucking gullible, so I'm sure.
But I also don't... we haven't done what we need to do yet in this town, so I don't want to fail and then get run out of town.
Listen, we can play the innocent act. You be cute, do the puppy dog thing, cat eye thing.
Well, I feel like
So
I need to...
if it comes to terms, I will pay. We can throw money at him to bribe him.
Well, I feel like I
This
need
is
to
just to see-
shave the beard off to do the puppy dog eyes, because I don't think
No,
anyone's
no.
going to look at the beard and be like, oh, that's
You, like,
adorable.
Grab your beard and part it a little bit, so you have like a little gap in the middle.
Twist it in my finger. I'm sorry, sir.
Exactly.
I didn't mean to grab your arrows from your quiver.
I think it's worth a shot. I mean,
Couldn't take my eyes off your quiver, sir.
you know,
yeah, it's a beautiful
we already
quiver.
know that we have rough times ahead, and wise bard once said to me, "You only live once."
Okay.
Same as Draki.
I mean, but some people live once forever. That'd be fun, right?
All right, let's go buy an arrow.
Well, let's look first. Let's see how much they cost, and then we'll
You
decide.
gotta find the oldest, most gullible looking noble.
Sure, yeah. So I will, I guess, I don't know, is it perception or investigation? Just
I'll
to
help
kind of glance for the fancy fletching.
Sure. Whereabouts are you walking? Are you going into the city, or are you gonna just like stay in the area?
I think wherever it seems more practical. Like if we're more likely to see.
You don't want to get too far from the party.
Yeah. No.
'Cause they're still out
And
here.
I feel like.
Make
we'll-
an insight check.
Okay. What is my insight? Okay, that's alright.
Vibe check.
Except I have to roll well. 10.
Well, he said. You remember he said cavalry and nobles, so
Mhm.
that's probably the best place to look, is where there's an abundance of mounted horses, which is on the opposite end of town.
Sure.
All right, never mind. We probably should have still for those guys.
Yeah. So I guess whenever we end up inside the walls and we're closer to that, then that's when I'll keep an eye out and just speak up to one of them. But we don't have to do that yet.
Is it letter time?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's your letter, Tim?
Okay. So I would write a letter home, and I'd be like, I'm casting illusionary script. That's why I needed the inkpot.
Counter spell.
Right. Oh my God, Raina's just waiting there with the counter spell.
Then I would
I'm gonna sweat my hooters off.
I would say we've recently learned that a demonic incursion is coming to Eofel, perhaps the world. Prepare the city and inform other nations if you can. Also, if you could find Thomas Quinn, that would be like a good thing. I think we last heard he was in Durath. Also, the green comets that struck through streaked through the sky last night were divine messengers. Perhaps aid them if you can. We have been sent divine aid. Also, please send a sending stone. Writing letters is becoming laborious. The days ahead are dark for EOFL. And I guess I'll let Reyna. I'll allow Reyna to actually read the message instead of keeping her from seeing it. And I'll be like, does this look good? Should I add anything?
Let me check my note.
To everyone else, it would look like, oh wow, I've just entered Greenfield or whatever. What's this place called?
Greenville.
Greenville. Whoa, the walls are so big and they have trebuchets. Oh, yippee! This is nothing like back home, Ma.
Oh, you can tell him about Arik, whatever his name, Reek, the rat. He's a spy for us now.
Crick. Isn't it
Okay.
Crick? I wrote Crick down.
Oh, you don't gotta rat out my rat. No, your Chitterick is what this is.
Oh my god. He's ratting about a
Don't
rat
rat
who
my
serves
rat
a
out,
rat
bitch.
deity.
You're not here. If she suggested, I'll be like,
My
You
rat
think I-
knows all.
you think I should tell them?
Do you think they'll be able to provide us with more information on that, or would it
Oh,
just
I
be
can-
redundant?
I don't. Perhaps the god, but I don't know if I want to tell them, hey, I'm working with a demon.
Okay,
We're like
figure
business
that out.
partners. Okay. Also, any information on what was the god name? Shitreek?
Schitt's Creek? What?
That's what I.
It's
You're talking
Chitterick.
about the one we
The god of the rat demon.
I'll listen. I'll spell it, and you can pronounce it. Give me 1 second.
Shit
I'm
reek.
sick of
Oh, you can tell him.
There's no nice or not crude way of saying this name.
I like shit reek.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, right.
I do not remember that from last session.
That's what
But
I
I
heard.
like
Oh, it was
Shit
bad,
or
bro.
some shit
I
like
look at this and I'm just like, yo, man, like you
Shit
gotta
reek.
change. And I'm like, no, you ain't changing it on the fly. It's gonna sound stupid. I'm like,
Oh,
you guys
yeah,
sound
shit
stupid
reek.
either way, so fuck it.
I wrote down Shitrick as well. Master of Spies. Shitrick.
shit Rick.
That's what I wrote down. Shitrick.
Where'd
What
you
happens
send
when you get shit Rick rolled?
Oh, I said
It's
what?
going to you.
Yeah.
Every syllable
Oh.
and all that is correct in that title.
Oh, okay. It's like Chitrick.
Shitrick.
It's like rat language.
Yeah. Oh, like chittering. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And I would.
Yeah,
I would. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You understand now.
Yeah. I'd write that down. I'd say anything else.
You gonna tell them that Theodora is alive?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I would write. Oh, Theodora is alive. She's being held prisoner by the demon Ishigal and his cultists. Oh, which Wince brother was it? That is free.
Loraxian. Because the other one is Amraxian or something.
Well, it's free or the ones in prison?
I want to know the free one.
Yeah, it's Loraxian. I believe that
Yeah.
is the first
Anaxius the Insane is the one who is imprisoned.
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Loraxian is the brother. Yeah.
I can
Lorax-
Axis the confused.
double check.
Lo-
What?
Loraxian Wince is free and works under Ishigal. His brother, his memories have been replaced. He is held in the most prominent prison in Eofel. But Pyre Hill, Pyre Hill. What was that big? Oh, there was like a big worm thing.
Oh,
Do you guys remember that?
Rots.
Oh, the demon.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just
Great
trying.
Devourer.
Yeah. Oh yes. I would say.
Devourer of a thousand suns.
I would.
Alona, Balrondin.
I would say.
No, Alona and Oridin were gods.
I would say
goddesses.
prime enemy, so far we think, is the Devourer of a thousand suns.
Yeah.
Of a thousand suns. That is his name. We've a title. We have not heard his name.
Oh, you should maybe mention that there's a mortal. Hold on.
Tabaxis.
Milo Quinn.
There's a mortal that is like in charge of like what's going on with the demons and stuff.
Yeah. So.
King.
And, like in charge of Ishigal.
A mortal is in charge of Ishigal. Also, we have the nobility has been infiltrated. Which one of them are bad actors? We do not know. Also, back to the Thomas Quinn thing. You should tell him his son is looking for him and has left the forest. He really misses his papa.
Papa, where are
Papa's
you?
right next to him.
So,
Daddy,
If
can
you
you
find-
hear me?
Reyna and Azul gain an inspiration.
Darn it! I already have one.
I already have one too.
Oh shit!
We're just feeling good right now.
Ooh, glad I
That
didn't
is
get put in the
that is a healthy amount of info that is reaching further nations.
And I
I
feel
have-
trusted right now.
I dodged
Hey, man,
that letter like a motherfucker.
This campaign would not be going in this direction if this news wasn't going across the world.
And
So,
then-
like,
And then I'll write about Malganesh. Malganesh, he was helpful. You should let him go on walks sometimes.
Give him his eyesight
now that he's blind.
He lost his eyes trying to help us and helped return me from stone. He does not, though he may be a demonologist, he's not allied with the forces at work here. He was helpful, if not a bit erratic.
items.
Anything else?
I mean, you already talked about the prophecy stuff.
I wanted to kind of leave that out.
Okay, cool.
Because they might think, oh, that's some bullshit.
And then that's all I can think about.
Okay. And then I will write, the city's faithful servant, Basil.
That's an interesting way to end it. But okay.
I wouldn't show you that part. I'd like turn my DS away from you. And then I will, I'll seal it, and I will go deliver it to a courier or a, postmaster or whatever. Then if Reyna's coming with me, because I assume we've bought her supplies and stuff, I'd be like, see, you got to read one of my letters. No one else has gotten to read my letters. I mean, I would let them know, but you got to read one of my letters. Be a part of making it.
Remind me, outside of game, is there any indication that they are getting your letters? Are you getting? I don't remember. Are you getting?
I got in the last town we were in. I met a contact, and they were like, "Yo, you've been doing such a."
That's right.
Well,
yep.
They did mail me back in Eelfell as well. That
We're
they
gonna
were
give
like,
you
"You're
property
getting-
and stuff. Yeah.
Right, you're doing
Yeah.
a good job.
Okay, I remember.
Yeah.
That. Because I'm at the point now where I'm just like, wait a second, what if these are going to like someone completely
Oh,
different?
yeah. I'm like worried I'm leaving a paper trail for them to follow, but that's why I cast illusionary script, so it just looks like a, you know.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's why I
someone
cast.
really gotta fuck with Basil's mail.
Yeah.
For that to get in all reality, which is good. I've been making note of that. You've kept your tracks fairly clean for leaving a paper trail at all. That is a clean as you can get paper trail, without making the ink invisible on top of that. But the illusionary script does its job.
Gotcha.
And I would hand it into the courier and send him off. How much would that cost for me to send the letter?
Silver.
A silver? Okay.
Yeah, for you. Or
For me?
you're going. Yeah, it would be
Not
a little
bad.
bit more. Yeah, you're.
I got a
little
whole
bit-
network.
or, yeah. You have that's your network thing, so you're not gonna. You pay premium membership to the Raven
Could-
outposts.
Could I, is there like an express service that I could pay, like, to get this delivered to them faster?
In-day
delivery?
I'm assuming that is in your backstory
Okay.
is what you are.
Cool.
That the reason why this mail is getting to where it's getting is because of your connections, and you're
Yes.
just always getting that benefit.
Cool.
Because otherwise, this level of mail travel, it might, you know what I mean? It might be more difficult.
Yeah. Cool. I think that's done. Thank you for helping me write the letter. Would have been worse without you.
I'm usually really good at those things, so yeah.
Oh, did you practice that in your younger years?
I guess. I just think I'm naturally gifted.
Oh, okay. I thought perhaps nobles would practice their penmanship and such.
Well, of course, but I didn't write it. You wrote it. I just
Right.
kinda gave
Well,
you
I mean,
information.
they'd be like, well, the handwriting's different.
Yeah.
Why is it in cursive? Yes. Perhaps you all will meet them one day. Perhaps. Right now, it's not important, though. Anyways, we should find the, our compatriots.
Mhm.
Okay. We'll go looking for them in the market.
Yeah, we're there.
Let's see you on the way.
Hi guys.
So you guys are going back out of the Raven Post to here. That's what's happening.
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay,
go
cool.
find them.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you do. That's fine.
Cool.
I have 2 new spells, guys. I'm so excited.
Well, that's
We-
Did y'all get anything?
Got a potion.
I'm
Oh.
poorer for it.
Me too.
I would actually, while we're, since you were just sending a letter while we're here, before we go any further, so you remember the celestial being, what was his name? What did I say? Jonathan. No.
It's like in
Nyath?
something.
Nyath?
He's with us, I imagine. One of us.
Oh, he's here. Yeah. Do you
He's right
remember?
here.
Yeah. When he mentioned the ley lines, and I'm saying this really quiet. Like I'm hoping we're like
I already sent them.
yeah, like grouped up and stuff. So it just so happens one of the like the convergences of these ley lines is right near my house. So I'm a little concerned about my mother and sister. I mean, I don't particularly want to rush back there, and I'm not sure how welcome the rest of you would be in the forest. But I'm wondering, DM Tom, does Milo know a way to like send a letter or send information? Like the first thing I can think of is sending a letter to the druid we met, so the druid can like communicate like to the forest. But
I could send something to the druid. Have sending.
yeah, like what Tom, what would be the easiest way? Does Milo know how he could communicate with his family without actually going there?
The easiest way is casting the sending spell.
Okay.
That is the actual easiest way.
Okay.
The second easiest way is paying somebody to cast the sending spell. Beyond that, yes, knowing somebody that knows where your house is, like a druid that can get there, teleport there. Beyond that, hiring mail delivery services that you know exist due to your father's book that exceeds the abilities of Basil.
Okay.
Hiring actual professional mail carriers. I forget what they were. I forget what they were called offhand. I think. Fuck. I gotta look. It's written down somewhere. It might be in one of your notes because you've encountered one before.
So
the guy that brought you your journal.
Yeah.
The guy that brought you your father. That was a hired, don't fuck around messenger.
Right.
That was.
Like, I saw him.
Yeah.
Maybe we could have him go.
Wait. So, Jacob, you can cast sending.
I have sending. I talked to Cornelius last session. Like, I'm not familiar with your mother. So
that's what I was gonna say. Like, if you have her,
guy.
yeah, I was gonna say if you have her name and I like explain how she looks or draw a picture, is that possible?
Well, if you draw a picture, I mean, maybe.
No. If you know her name, I would definitely allow Howard to like.
I'll sweet talk your mama.
Contact your mom.
I'll be real good.
The situation last time that I didn't allow it, I forget. I have to go back and look what I didn't allow to make sure that was the right call. But I feel like it was a lot different than this. You know your mom, you know her name, you know she exists, and you can give that to Howard. I don't feel like choke holding that further because he has the spell.
Okay.
I would I'd turn to Milo and I'd be like, do you think perhaps your father left you there to guard the ley line and your family?
I was like 3 or 4 when he left, so that's really hard to say because I wasn't capable of much at that point, right? But I have to imagine if my father had any assumption of what I could become, he'd know I would leave at some point. So that information would probably have been somewhere in the letter or the book.
I did try to send. Oh, please.
Milo can make a history check. Sorry to interject, but you're talking about things that Milo might understand.
13.
His backstory.
Already sent the letter.
You don't know anything about ley lines, but you remember that your family was allowed to live there because you were caretakers of that area. You watched it over and kept it safe, and you always thought that was a simple chore. Maybe there's more meaning to that. You don't know if the ley lines had anything to do with that, but you remember the reason why because you're in Wood Elf territory, and the reason why the Wood Elf hierarchy lets your family stay there and doesn't fuck with you is you keep that area safe, and that was kind of the ordeal. Don't make bad the area. Watch over it.
So
alert them if things are bad.
Yeah, I'll just say to Basil, the basics of what I know I was actually taught by my mother, so I have to assume she knows at least enough to know that my family was there, maybe for some type of protection. But again, I don't think that what myself and my father have, within our blood. I don't think she has that. She was just, she knew just enough. Is what I gathered before I left. But yeah, I feel like Nash, if you're capable of sending a message, maybe we do that when we're in the hut. Probably not in the middle. Yeah.
Also,
I
you had to think of what you want me to say. 25 words.
Right.
Or less.
Yeah.
I can also try to copy your vocal patterns and see if I can send it as you, so she doesn't. I mean, it's risky. It might cost more than one spell slot if I do it like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible she's on some type of alert and might expect. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I would I did get in contact with my people. Reyna can attest. I sent a letter seeing if they could find your father. And I told them, I basically told them, you're looking for him and you've left the forest.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like anything else from here probably we discuss in the
Right.
bubble, right?
The hut.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, guys, I can't do that tonight.
That's all right. I mean,
Okay.
yeah,
Put it on the to-do list.
yeah, we could do it with breakfast in the morning. It's bacon and hot
Because
talk.
it's not in your book yet, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That's will kind of like turn away. It'll be like my investment.
But I'll have it
Where's
after
my-
tonight.
Where's my ROI? Okay. Sounds like a plan. Perhaps we find somewhere to stay.
Yes. Do you guys want to stay on the outside of the town of the city?
I'd rather stay inside the walls.
Inside the walls.
Yeah, but we're staying in the hut inside the walls. Is that?
Not tonight.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. So we're actually staying somewhere. That's
Like
right.
you literally
Okay.
just all buy one room, share it, and then put the tiny hut in the room.
That's what I was thinking.
And we have double insurance.
Yeah.
After
Yep.
tonight.
After tonight.
After tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Could we ask around for inns? Like a couple recommendations from the locals? They don't want to talk to us.
Fuck you guys.
I apologize. My mic was muted.
Oh, you're fine.
No, you are definitely
just giving
getting
us stink list.
recommendations. I'm gonna randomize some names, I guess.
Cool.
She gives us the stink eye.
Absolutely.
It'd be like tourist.
Also, whenever we're cruising through the city, we need to look out for a black lotus on the left side of it.
Right.
A black flower, not a black lotus, a black flower.
I also want to see. I'm interested in talking to the people assembling the cavalry and such, just to see how they evaluate the situation. Because they would know more about what's happening on the ground than us, I think.
We could even find some grave sites and dig up a body and talk to it. And speak with it.
We do.
Sorry, Tyler. What did you want info on? Sorry.
Uh,
Rolling dice.
Inns, various inns, like any recommendations, like stuff
The
like that.
The running satyr seems to be the talk of choice in the beyond the outer walls, not within the walls because you're not in there yet. But the running satyr seems to be the hot commodity inn of choice. That's the banter.
Could I ask? If there's someone who looks relatively affluent, could I ask about something within the walls and within the walls, like a merchant or something?
Yeah, sure.
I would. Sir, we're looking for. We're looking to enter the city soon, and we're looking for lodgings within the walls. Do you have any recommendations?
Yeah, but if you're gonna get in, I'd do it soon. The guards have been harassing people that are coming in after hours with all this hype and paranoia. Some of them get a little impatient and start taxing people that they shouldn't, frisking others that they have no business, that type of shit. So I'd get in there soon before the sun fully goes down. Once you get in there, go to the Slaughtered Eagle.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Thank you for the recommendation. Do you know what all the hustle and bustle is about? I've heard them yelling about cavalry and such.
Oh yeah, I guess you haven't been traveling through here lately.
No.
It's not too quiet as of late. There's been deaths. There's been knights that have been killed. I hear tell there was an explosion out on a bridge, killed like a dozen people. So people are frantic. People are sick of it. One of the nobles here, one of the sworn lords to the High Lord here, he lost a son. They rode his son down in response to another man losing his son. So there's a lot of death going on, and people are sick of it, and they don't think that the king is handling it. He's looking around like he doesn't even want to talk that way. He goes, "Look, man, people are not happy. People are not happy, and if you ask me, one more incident, all them cavalry gonna ride, and they gonna do more than burn down some apple fields."
Is there anyone to talk to that we could help the situation or prevent slaughter?
Roll persuasion.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna give you a disadvantage because this is your forte, getting information, but this guy doesn't want to be talking too much. But you get your inspiration absolutely.
He likes talking to me.
Yeah, he likes talking to you a little more than most people.
Because you're a nice ginger human.
I got 25. Dirty 20.
He leans in. He goes, "What side you take in this matter, anyways? You're obviously a diplomat, or you're doing something, and I'll talk to you. But where's your loyalty in all this?" And you feel like he's willing to give you information, but he definitely wants to know what side you're on before he says anything. And you think his demeanor is good. Yeah, you can roll insight.
12.
You're a soldier. You know the starts of rebellion. You've heard of it. This guy is probably on one side of the fence, and before he gives Basil any info, if there's rebellion, there's a chance that this guy is very much part of any rebellion that's happening, and he probably thinks maybe Basil's on that side, but he can't tell him nothing if he's not. That's what you think.
Yeah, I'd pick up on this vibe and I would cast Sending. Oh, do I have to speak when I say Sending, or is it?
Let's take a look at that. Yeah, no, I have no problem with you casting it, but he might see you do it. You could walk away realistically. He's not.
I mean, I would turn my back and walk away.
He's intent on Basil. He's not paying attention.
Because it says verbal somatic.
He likes redheads.
Yeah, you could just walk away.
Yeah, I'll walk away. I'll just walk away nonchalantly. I need to send Basil a message saying, "Pretty sure this guy's on the side of the rebellion." So.
I'd clock that, and I'd be I'm on this side of justice and righting the wrongs that have been done.
Alright, well, you got a dirty 20, or dirty 25, I should say. He leans in, he goes, "Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, there ain't nothing just about what's been going on. You wanna look? If you want to swear fealty to the cause, or if you want to get in on the action, you just say so. You march right up to the Windburge, and you tell them that you want the wrongs righted, and you are a sword for hire in these times, and they'll probably knight you right away. You seem like a person that's serious about this. If you want to get in on that,
Yes. I do not. I fear speaking too loosely here, but yes.
well, I hear that. Look, the nobles every 75 or 100 years, the nobles go a little too far, and we gotta right some wrongs. You look back in the history books. When was the last time we had 200 years of sheer peace? It's never happened. It hasn't happened here, and that's what's happening right now. We have seen more death, and nothing's been done about it. And
They've grown fat and
notice,
complacent.
tell me, have you been to Eelfell recently? How many garrisons and soldiers do they have surrounding their city? Not very many. Look here. Look at our walls. We are used to fighting. Those hills to the west, there's giants in those hills. There are orcs still, or goblins, forgive me, not orcs. There are goblins in those hills. We have to deal with raids every 100 years or so. They don't deal with that. You know what Eelfell does? Sits on its ass and gets pampered while this city fights. So if the king wants to, he's realizing how loud he is. He's like, look, man, if you want to talk later, we'll talk. But that's where it's at. That's where it's at.
The sons and daughters of Greenville bleed so the pigs in Eelfell can sit happy on their throne.
Listen, the nobles, they bailed us out of countless situations thousands of years ago. We're brunting the shit now, the last 700 years. We're brunting all of the trouble. I don't remember the last time a crusade of silver knights came galloping through, sweeping the landscape of demons, and no, it's been the mid realm that has handled it. It hasn't been the Eelfell capital. They've sent in the reinforcements while we have vanguarded all threats for centuries. Now they piss on us. They piss on us when our noble sons die. Unacceptable. I'm not gonna go out there and stab a noble in the back, but I'll gladly feed the men that are gonna do it. That's how I feel on it. And if you want to get on that train, that's where it's at.
Thank you. There are some wrongs that need to be righted.
Indeed.
Your name?
My name. Oh boy. Yeah, if you're well, you know my face, so if you're an enemy, I guess I'm fucked anyways. My name is Jakes.
Jakes. My name is Alaric.
Elric?
Alaric, yes.
It's good to meet you. We need more loyal souls.
For the cause. We should get moving. Perhaps it is. I do not like eyes on us. Thank you for your time, good sir.
Hope to see you around.
Of course. You as well. I'll walk away.
I missed it. Who were we just talking to?
Jakes.
He was just Jake's some shop owner. He was just a pet. Yeah, he was just a peddler of goods. It was just one of the it was a random person. I rolled a die on
random topics because it was and the shit that that he also wanted, and he batted it out the park with a good roll, and I wasn't expected for it, but we're good.
Nice.
That was a good scene. I liked it.
Wind
Oh.
barge.
After we're a distance away, I'll just say, "That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Take notes. Take notes."
You're welcome.
Milo's like,
Yes, thank you.
so dreamy,
So do you
Yeah.
think this
so competent.
wind barge, it's called
The wind urge.
very cultish.
But it was the saying, right wrongs,
You won't-
To right wrongs, sword for hire.
to right wrongs.
How the fuck did I write down? You won't belong, right?
What is the wind merge? Any of our locals
is-
know? Okay.
Reyna and Hallward would know that that's the
Oh.
castle that the Lord lives in. It was built a long time ago. It was built probably like 1,500 years ago, as like kind of like the foundation of what this area became later on. But it was built under very different times, under a very different history by a very different man, and that regime has since been eliminated, and the area has thrived and become what it is now. But the castle remains, and it's kept kind of the same name, the Windburge.
So the local nobility doesn't own it, or do they?
No, the local nobility does own it, but it is
Okay.
not the foundation family
Gotcha.
and nobility that built this area from the ground up. That family is long gone, and
Right.
there's a new family now that's been like rocking it for hundreds of years.
So do I say that to a guard, or who do I say this to? Is Jake still around?
Did you leave yet or no?
I said I walked away and I bragged.
Yeah. If you guys walked away, he's not gonna be back there.
I don't know who. Fuck, I don't know who to say it to.
Guard. Probably a guard.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll improvise.
Whatever.
Professionals.
Okay, what was the tavern name? Did any of you pick that up?
Go to the Slaughtered Eagle.
Oh,
Or
right.
Slaughtered
the
eagle.
running satyr.
Running satyrs.
The Slaughtered Eagle's inside the walls, which we should hurry inside the walls as well. Apparently they harass people when it gets late.
All right.
Onwards.
Yeah.
Go forward, Alric.
Yep, Alaric. Yep.
Yeah,
Alaric
that
Good
was-
Harvest. That's my name. Alaric Good Harvest, guys. Alias.
Yeah, that was the random crisis news banner for the town that I generated. Guards are being extra harassing and bullying. That's the random thing. So I like that chart.
Okay.
So let's get
We-
inside.
Yep.
We're inside.
Yeah, no, you're not. Yeah, no, you guys get within the walls before dark, and you're not fucked with at all.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
We
Going
would.
inside.
Yeah.
You go through the north gate.
Whichever's closest, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what we're.
Yeah, that's yeah. Well, no, you were in the bazaar. Oh yeah, no, the north gate because there is no western gate. Streets in here are nicer than in the outer gates. They're not as nice as Eelfell, but they're nice. And the buildings now take up a more district kind of, you know, a more organized fashion within the walls with the houses and the shops and the rooftops being arched rather than the slum style flat buildings that are in most of sections of Eelfell. You get this arched roof architecture that is being more modern throughout the globe. You know, Basil, who has traveled a little bit more than the other party members, you're seeing this type of housing, this type of architecture is becoming more of a thing in these towns, whereas in the past it was more flat roof. You're getting a lot of that, and smoke is rising as people are working in their shops, inns, and homes. Lots of homes have smoke coming from their chimneys, heating the houses, heating water. This town is full of that, full of smoke in terms of the air. But it's not like smog like down in the ground. It's not like that, but there's a lot of that going on. And as it's dark, the roads are not too crowded because most people have already started to go in. And the alleys are a little bit more crowded than the roads at this time. But you guys are looking for the slaughtered eagle. Yeah, about a quarter of a mile heading towards the castle, which is more down towards the southern end of the city. You see the establishment. It looks to be a 3-story tavern with a large wood carved eagle displayed out the side of out the front of the porch. There are chairs and love seats where different adventurers and commoners are playing instruments, talking. Inside, it appears to be just a hive of activity. You can't see too much, but it looks like there are well-lit chandeliers, long tables, round tables with people playing games, as well as entertainment, music, and dancing in the background. And it's multi-storied, so there's probably rooms there too. And it looks, you see why people are talking about it. It looks like a lot of soldiers are here, and as well as a lot of just regular folk, merchants as well. It's a melting pot of activity.
Do we see a black flower on the left door?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
Ain't good. It's a 9.
Is this
Don't
something
notice.
we're all looking out for, or just you? Like,
I would hope so. I told y'all to, but
right? Like, should we all be making these
I
perception
mean, you
checks?
all, if you all want to roll, you all can roll.
I
Okay,
only got one eye.
I never barred anybody from rolling that one.
I got
gotcha.
one eye.
I got a 19.
21.
Yeah, you don't gotta brag, okay, guys? I get it.
I'm not bragging. I'm just reporting my result.
I get it.
It's starting to get a little dark, but a lot of the porch area and entrance area is fairly well lit. And even with Milo and Basil keenly scanning, you don't see any exotic dark petaled flower. You don't see anything like that posted anywhere. So either this shit is real concealed, or there's nothing like that at this establishment. But it apparently is at least a choice establishment. So maybe there is purpose to coming here. That is up to you.
Alright, before we enter,
Yeah.
I take a pinch of talc, with some powdered silver, and I'm going to rub it on my gums and cast see invisibility before we enter the establishment.
Would
Okay.
I have to disguise myself again?
Oh, yeah.
With the spell or the kit?
The spell?
You had an hour on it?
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I mean, even probably not. But if you're gonna be in there long, you'd need to cast it again. If you're gonna be in there more than a night, you know what I mean? Your time isn't up, but your time, if you're in there for any real long amount of time, you're gonna have to cast it again. So that means you're gonna be in the bar or at the inn having to cast it again. That's the situation.
I'm just.
Yeah, because, I mean, we shopped. You guys sent letters. Yeah, there was a lot that happened. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was a lot that happened, but it's not like a. Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah.
I can recast it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, I forgot. No, I forgot about the fucking letter too. So like, no, yeah, you're gonna have to cast it again, probably. That's fair.
Yeah, I'll just recast it.
I'm looking for anything. Anything invisible. As we
Okay.
enter.
Sussy.
Yeah, as you enter.
It doesn't
Now's
have
a
to be
good
like
time
an
for
active perception. It's just like on the lookout.
No, I understand. You just see them now. Like you don't even if they're just standing there, not trying to hide. You see them there, standing plain as day. Is how it works. They have to actively be trying to hide from you now, and you still have a chance to see them. So that's how it works. Why don't we take our break here, IO break, and then we'll continue in like 5 minutes. Not too long.
Got it.
Okay. Let's get.
Here we go. Here we go. Star share.
This is also, they're like stale
That's
Cocoa
great.
Puffs.
Stale Cocoa Puffs?
No.
You mix them with milk. Yeah.
Would be soggy Cocoa Puffs. Soggy stale Cocoa
Well, if they're already stale, you might as well mix them with milk. I see those gears turning. Before we get back into
You all
it,
stand.
what's everybody's
Yeah,
favorite
what's up?
cereal?
Fruity Pebbles.
Mine.
Tyler's
I
got
haven't had
nothing.
cereal in so long.
Yeah.
Crispix.
and Bran Crunch.
What is it? What, Jacob?
Raisin Bran Crunch.
Raisin Bran Crunch. I like corn pops, but they gotta be Canadian corn pops. Sorry. They're different. I'm not gonna lie. I came down here. I'm a huge corn pops fan. I came down here and I got a box when I moved down, and I'm like, bullshit. This is not corn pops.
Like, what the fuck?
Anyways,
That's an American sugar.
here we go. Yeah, that's probably it. Sugar versus corn syrup. Little back into it icebreaker.
You all stand before the stairs leading up to the entrance porch of the slaughtered eagle. You notice the large wood eagle ornament. The eagle does seem to have arrows protruding from it, as if it has been shot or wounded. You're not sure the symbology or why.
It like glancing
that is-
glancing at it, can I tell if it's like, do people like shoot it as they come in, or is it like ornamental, like it's been like that
No,
for a while?
it all looks like it was built that way.
Okay.
It doesn't look like people just be
I
shooting
mean, that's
at it.
kind of fun though, right?
No.
Like if they welcome
Um,
like rangers to shoot at it as they like come into
yeah,
the bar.
but if they miss, then there's a chance they're gonna kill some person.
Absolutely.
2 blocks down. Yep. No, it looks like it was built that
Okay.
way.
All right, good to know. Milo will not shoot the eagle. Milo will shoot the eagle.
Oh my god. Oh no, this is a fairly large and busy establishment.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I won't do it.
No, you're good. No, I know you're not gonna do that. You're good. You guys are gonna go in, I assume.
Yeah.
Yes.
Within, within you can see, there are 4 immediate, long tables that each have about maybe 10 people sitting at. They're all in, their own conversations. They all have, different assortments of bread, cheeses, soups and stews. All sorts of food clutters about the table with silverware and plating. Staff are milling about, as busy as any Noble District Eelfell establishment. This place is just as packed. The staff is working just as hard. And, you know, Raina, Howard, this is just as nice and as busy as you're used to seeing in the capital. There is a large fireplace in the far right side of the room, and there is a bar in the center. It looks like there is a kitchen built into the back with halls going down leading further in, and it looks like there are different rooms with tables where other parties are playing games, feasting, and that type of thing. But there's a large bar in front of the kitchen area where staff is making drinks, and there's bartenders, and there's a whole bunch of people sitting at the bar. And there are free round tables to the side near the fireplace, as well as space near the bar for the party to sit. The long tables are all taken up. But that is kind of the atmosphere. There are bands playing along the side, and there are just a lot of different people here. Adventuring types, farmer types, soldiers. Just there's a lot of activity in here. It's loud.
Can we... Is there any chance we can rewind to just before we came in? Like, we obviously, you said everything you said, we know that. But can I say something before we come in?
Yes. Yes.
Can I just, like, just quickly say, should we, like, sit together in here? Or should we not, like, should we group together once we go up to our rooms and try to spread out and... Like, I mean, we know what happens when we're together in a pub, right? Is it this pub? Is it the next pub?
I mean, we can pair up at least.
Yeah. I mean, that's better than 4 of us, absolutely.
Who's with me?
Draw straws, or what do we do?
But didn't we want to? Are we gonna say that? Did we want to discuss that in the room? Correct everything.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't want to... We don't... If we sit the 4 of us together at a table, we're more likely to be placed. We're going to talk about everything eventually in the room, so it kind of feels like this entrance to this pub is more of a, like, getting the lay of the land type of thing, and...
Maybe we'll recognize it from the little spooky thing we saw.
Right. It's possible. Maybe we've at least gone through the precautions of disguising ourselves somewhat, right?
Wait,
There's...
spooky dude is still here, right? What's his name?
What, the Azamar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he's there in disguise, and he chimes in with, it's safe to say this place is going to charge for hospitality.
Yes.
I can take care of the payments if you don't want to be seen at the counter. If I can get the currency pay.
Oh,
I mean, I can pay. I'll help pay.
How many
much do we
rooms?
take? How many?
Yeah, I'll get however many rooms
yeah,
we
which...
need. However many you decide.
I mean, do you feel like you need one to yourself? Otherwise 2, probably, right?
I'd prefer to be with one person, so that way I'm at least keeping an eye on one person. That's my job.
Yeah.
To the room suit 3?
Well, I honestly, I can...
I can go inquire and find out if none of you want to go up to the counter, and we're trying to kind of divide up.
I wouldn't worry about it. I can sleep on Nick's. I mean, that's kind of what I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can leave town and sleep out on the road for all I
No.
care.
Right.
Someone say his name again.
I keep forgetting. Niath. Niath is what I wrote. I don't think that the spelling is right, but...
No, if you're with me. I'll protect you.
And I will watch you protect me.
I like that.
As most do.
That's kind of creepy.
No.
No, he's not a combatant.
He watches because he doesn't have to sleep.
Anyways, me and Niath will go in.
Right. So,
I will-
Do we just wait out here, make it look less spooky? conspicuous,
Yeah.
you know.
Honestly, I feel like me and Nyx could actually stay outside, and just the two of you could go in, and we will come in at some point. So, yeah, I'll hang out with my puppy. Nyx is like, fuck you.
I will telepathically communicate with Thunder. Say, if you hear any good rumors, let me know.
Any good rumors?
I'm in there.
Do we just wait like a couple minutes? Like maybe like 5 minutes?
I
10
don't think it needs to be that long. Like, just,
Like
yeah.
4.5.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're all going at the same time? Or did Milo say he wanted to go in last?
We can let Milo go in next.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, me and Nyx are gonna hang out, and then maybe come in, maybe not. I mean, it does we're not really needed, right? It probably helps to have someone out here.
Yes.
Okay. Howard? Oh my goodness, we could be like... Never mind. Let's just go in.
What do you have cooking up in your little...
I mean, we can pretend to be, like a couple, you know, and they'll give our disguise more. It's dumb. Never mind. Let's just go.
Yeah. We can try.
Milo's
I
like,
was
no.
already-
Milo's like, no, I think that's a good idea. Do that.
I don't mind. Plus, I
Let's
was
play
already
house.
I was a daddy earlier, so I don't mind being...
What?
What are you implying?
Um,
What are you implying?
That he's ready for it.
Sure, I guess hold my hand.
okay.
Act like you adore me or something, I don't know.
Let's play house.
Okay, and then I'll like link my arm and like kind of lean on his shoulder.
Howard's just like, is playing the part, I guess. Yeah, he's walking in as a...
You can tell.
Raina looks very, very happy.
I like it.
Well, I'm gonna me and the homie, we're gonna order our room. He's the homie now. Nayeth. I gotta keep saying it, otherwise I'm gonna forget. How much are the rooms?
Do you want the nice rooms or the not nice rooms? Or
Give me the nice rooms.
nice rooms.
The guy fell from space. He's gonna need a nice room.
He gets to hang out with me.
The nice rooms are a gold a person.
Shit. A gold a person? Not just like 1 gold for the room?
No, it's a gold a person.
Are they separate beds or is it like 1 big bed?
It's not one big bed. It's
Okay.
not one adventuring party, one bed. That's not how it works.
Okay, I'll pay 2 gold for the homie. Me and the homie.
That's
He also
fair.
said he would cover it, but
He doesn't have money. He said he would pay if we gave him
Yeah,
money.
If we gave it to
Yeah,
him.
he said he'd go to the
Oh.
bar and pay for you guys if you didn't want to be seen paying at the bar.
okay. I hear what I want to hear, I guess.
That's fair.
Yep, and I will say, I'll pay the 2 gold, and I'll say, nice. Let's go up to the room. Oh, did they do? I'll turn around real quick and talk to whoever is there that I just paid for the room. Do you guys do room service?
If you can get the message down to the staff and you tip, then yeah, sure.
Never mind. Thank you though. Have a pleasant day. You know, we'll go up. Me and Naya will go to the suite. You guys.
Yeah, the room is furnished. There's two beds. There's the dressers, mirrors, the cabinets, the lock chest. Nice rug, nice furnishings. But other than that, it's just a room. There's nothing out of the ordinary about it. You've been in nice rooms before, and this one is not breaking any new grounds.
What's the fiber count? The thread count?
Oh my god.
Yeah, the beds are really nice. Do they have a mirror?
Yeah,
in the room?
the beds are nice.
Okay.
For country city, middle of the realm lands, it's good room, good quality.
Just
No
say,
windows.
Nyath, when you've been out on the roads and such, and you have to camp in, poor conditions. Whenever you get to town, you have to treat yourself. So, when you're ready to go back out there, you're fully prepared. I don't know how sleeping and such works on the celestial plane, but it is good to take care of yourself.
I had no need of sleep in heaven. The gods did not deem it necessary. Here, however, in this form, endurance, vitality, these are new things.
Fucking
I
tired.
require rest, but I'm learning more about myself. This is a new concept. This is not how I would normally appear at all. This is the form I am granted so that I may exist on this plane in a form that I am worthy of.
It is a new way to grow, Nyath. It is a new way to grow. We will forge you into something yet. We gotta teach you
I can
how to
remain
defend
alert
yourself.
I feel I can remain alert for good portions of the night. I can be of assistance, if not to watch and be an extra set of eyes.
Oh, your prophetic visions are good as well. You are a worthy asset. You will not die under my watch. And then I'll lay down on the bed. I won't go to sleep, but I'll just kind of chill there for a bit. Lay down, Nyath. Feel the bed.
like
The thread count's immaculate.
He's just looking around the room. Like, he's opening the dresser, and like he opens up each drawer, like expecting like maybe one of them has something wondrous, or like a Narnia thing happens. But no, it's just an empty thing. Maybe there's a holy text of like one of the local good aligned deities, and he examines it. And, he's just looking. He's never stayed. This is his first time staying in a common room. You guys haven't stayed in an inn with him before. It's been under the stars, under the heavens, and now he's in a cubicle.
Tom,
This is where he's sleeping. So he's just looking at it.
I'm getting
What's up?
I'm getting Encino Man vibes. Is that okay? Did you ever watch Encino Man?
Oh man, that's. Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. I can see how that's related. Fair, okay.
Pauly Shore and Brendan Fraser.
Yes, I know the movie. I haven't seen it since I was like a kid.
Yep. All right.
That movie came out a long time ago.
Yep.
I remember it.
I'll just loosely keep
it,
an
but
eye.
I don't remember all of it.
Sure.
Yeah, so he's just examining, and then he just chills on the bed.
Yeah, I'll loosely keep an eye on him just so he doesn't hurt himself or whatever. But beyond that,
Don't look like nothing like that.
I'll just chill for a bit.
So Milo would have come in probably 3 minutes after the other two went in.
Wait, are we going to get a room?
Yeah, after they get done.
So is Milo
After
going in
Milo.
before us?
Yeah, Milo went in before us, I'm pretty sure, right?
Okay, cool.
No, I was going in to the bar after you guys.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, then,
Yeah,
Why?
We need to get a room first.
I figured that's what you guys were doing.
no, we went in separately. Oh, yeah.
No, but the two of you went in.
Yeah, we're going in.
Yeah, after they went in. Yeah.
Okay. I have no money, by the way.
Oh. It's like a typical housewife. All right, come on, let's go.
I guess so. Walk up.
Act like you like me.
Well, I'm snuggled up to you, so I look
Now,
really lovely.
I'll walk up to the barman. Hey, so what you got to do to get a room in this establishment?
The guy turns and he says, 5 silver or 1 gold a person, depending on the room you want. That's really all there is to it.
I'll look over to Raina. Well, Snookums, you want the high quality or the low quality?
Whatever.
Roll performance.
Spooky bear.
Oh, it went from 19 to that one.
Oh!
Can I help out? Can I help out by like saying?
It's a 6 on that one.
No. I am going to allow it because you said that you were like cuddling up to him and shit. So you are technically helping the situation. So yeah, get another roll to that, and we'll take the best.
Not too hard to beat a nat 1. I hear it's
7 this time, so 7 plus 5, so 12.
All right, sure.
Sure.
No, he buys it. He buys it. It's a 12. He's not actively trying to drill you. He buys it. 12 isn't a bad roll.
And I'll just say, well, Pookie Bear,
Keep it going.
well, I think maybe the nice room would be great.
All right. Well, it is our honeymoon after all, and we only got 1 night to live, right? 2 gold. I just slide 2 gold across. 2 gold, and have them send up a barrel of your finest ale. In about
Barrel?
A whole barrel?
yeah. No, maybe not that. You know
A
what?
whole
We'll just
barrel.
we'll take some shots before we go up. I want to get loose before I get up in the hay.
Huh?
I thought you were gonna say caboose.
I gotta get loose before I get in the caboose.
Choo choo.
So how much is that gonna run me for? What are you? 2 shots for me, 2 shots for you, 4 shots.
How many shots?
4.
4 shots of the spiced whiskey.
Yes.
Mm.
It's 3 silver apiece, so 12 silver.
All right. I'll slide him 2 more gold. Keep the
It's
change.
the good. Yeah, this is the good shit though. Like this isn't swill. Like this is like spiced whiskey. Like it was properly made. Like when he brings it out and you smell it, you can tell it's not trash.
I will. All right. Let's do these shots before we go up, honey. You get your 2. I get my 2.
Okay. Oh gosh. Okay.
Delicious.
Arena will slowly throw him back. She can't go as hard. She definitely makes a face after each one.
After you make, that's not the only face she's gonna be making tonight. You know what I mean? All right. Let's head up the stairs, sweetheart.
Okay, Pookie Bear.
Spooky bear.
And when we get up the stairs towards the rooms, we're like, yeah, good job, roleplay. That was good acting.
Oh yeah. Acting. Yes.
You have to sell the part. You have to sell the part. Or we're gonna try to not blame it. So let's get accustomed to our
Okay.
What was Milo doing during all of that?
Well, he was coming in like right after them, like
Okay.
three,
So, yeah, you wait
3,
for
4
them to go
minutes.
towards the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Alright,
he was
alright,
he
that's
he
fair.
would actually probably, like, if there's room at the bar, maybe just kind of sit up there and have a drink first. So it's not like these people came in, got a room, these people came in, got a room, this dude came in and got a room, he's gonna kind of like break it up and just like get a drink. Sit next to his dog.
Milo and Fido.
And share a beer with his dog. I don't think he would like, unless there's anything like you guys can think of, I don't think he'd look for information. I think he would just get a drink and then get a room.
Yeah, 4 copper.
And go up.
4 copper for the drink.
All right.
And yeah, nobody really bothers you. Nobody bothers anybody. Even Howard passed his performance at the bar and didn't attract any attention. It was fairly crowded though, so like there weren't like you guys walking in like that, just chill. Oh, one thing. I need a perception check from Howard. I totally forgot something because the scene made me laugh.
With another stinky winky. It's a 5.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, bro. Well, no, that's not.
I'm a
that's
little
not
drunk. I'm a little
breaking
faded. I'm a little
it.
drunk.
Yeah, no, you got through the scene okay, and everything that I said happened. But
That's everything.
You're focused on your RP.
Yeah.
nothing happens with Milo as he's sitting there.
Yeah, he just finished his drink, go over and get a room. I don't know that he'd get like the fancy room. There was no like pre-discussion. He would probably just pay for whatever's available. That's cheap.
Cheap room.
If it can
I mean,
fit
they
him
got-
and a dog.
Oh, I mean, shit. They'll let you. Yeah, I mean, just like single person, like cubicle room with just the bed and like the nightstand with like a rug at the door. They'll charge you like 3 copper for that.
Cool. Yeah, he'll get that.
It's literally, it's literally they don't even rent that room, but if you're literally like, I'll take the cheapest thing I can sleep in, and they're like, well, you can sleep in that for 4 copper. Like, no one's gonna sleep in that, so we'll take that if you want.
Sure.
Because you're a halfling, you can actually fit in there. Like a normal sized person plus a dog and all that would be rough.
Right.
Get it? Because it's a dog?
Rough. I mean, he doesn't know how he's gonna find the rest of his party, but he's like, all right, this is cool. I don't know what they're doing.
Ugh, my feet are killing me now. Another time.
Looks like we got room next to Basil.
I just say to Nix, I'm like, can you smell him? I can't smell him. Can you smell him? Can Nix do like a check to smell where they are?
I'm
I
still
mean,
lounging on the
you saw them going upstairs. Well, you saw at least Reyna and Howard go up the stairs.
Right, but that would
Yeah, you
require
know, like-
knocking on every door, though, right?
Yeah, you have no clue which room they.
Right, yeah. That's why I'm asking, like, Nix, I'm like, can you smell them? Where are they?
Oh, do you want to go investigate where the room is?
Sure, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, have them make a perception.
What is Nix's perception?
I have a question.
What's up?
Does the room me and Hal have, does it have 1 bed or 2?
Wow.
It's the yeah, there's 2 beds.
Okay. Double checking.
Uh-huh.
Nix got a 7.
There's 1 bed and it's a cot. No, I'm just
Oh no.
Nix got a 7.
would 7? There's been so much traffic going through these stairs that it all smells the same.
can't get a beat on what where they possibly could have went other than up the stairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna send a message. If they're within 120 feet, I'll just be like, hey, we're room
69.
Milo.
or room 7.
Well, it's third
My
floor though,
emergency.
right? So.
Oh, third floor? 37.
I'll push the beds together.
Milo's.
We gotta. If we're gonna be a married couple, we have to play the part. Push the shit.
They're
Okay.
playing house.
Okay. Push it. I'm very
Performance
weak, so I'm
check.
like, ugh.
Oh, can I reply to the message?
I was kidding. I was kidding on the performance check.
Can I
Clearly,
That one again.
clearly, I'm not gonna make this part of the.
Can I reply? Can I reply?
Clearly,
to the
I'm not
message?
gonna steer plot based on this, bro.
I tell you my room number.
Wait,
Yeah,
who was the
You
message
guys
to?
have a way to.
I sent the I just started sending the messages and directions.
Not to anyone specific. Everyone's
Well,
gonna come to your room like.
Hold on. Yeah, hold
Married
on.
couple,
hold on.
eh?
I will send it in the direction
Teresa?
I think I heard Basil. And then I'll just kind of send it down the hall, hoping it goes to Milo.
Yeah, eventually it's gonna get to Milo. I'm assuming if you do it enough.
Someone's
He'll
on shitter.
recognize my voice.
Someone's on shitter. Huh?
I'll just reply with my room number.
Was it 36? It's right next to ours.
Sure.
Milo's like, I don't have a room number. I think it's just a broom closet with a bed in it. But that's okay because I'm small. But, I mean, hopefully I don't have to actually sleep in here. I just kind of rented it to keep up appearances. Do you have an extra bed? Anyone? I'll sleep. I mean, I'll sleep on the floor. It's alright.
You can sleep between me and Rena if you want.
No, he's sending a message to me.
Shit. I thought he was up here.
And I just add on the end. I'm like, I can, like I said, I can sleep on my dog. Weird. I can sleep on Nick's.
Just come to room 7.
Okay.
Or 37. 37.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I got it. I'm on my way.
You too, Basil. Come to room 37.
Could you come to room 36 instead?
Quit being lazy. Get up.
I'm lazy. This is crazy. And
I just-
you
I
hear
just
you
went
you
so
hear me
fast.
say, Naya, let's and then it cuts off.
I love it.
Yeah. I'll walk over and I'll be like, I'll knock.
From next door.
Well,
I'll
I
open
went
the
out of my
door.
room.
Right. No, I know. It's just funny.
Hurry, come on.
Oh, you pushed the beds together.
Uh,
I'll look
yes.
I'll look at Howard.
It was
A
actually
wink.
Hal's idea.
Listen, we're acting like a married couple. We gotta play the part. If someone comes in while we're sleeping,
Right.
see 2 beds separated. They would be like, this isn't.
Right.
Milo's like, is that
Yeah, a
typical?
couple
Someone would just
inspector.
walk in?
You don't never know. Maybe a drunkard walks in.
They care?
The door's locked, no?
Do they lock doors
Well,
lock?
And he'll report to his superiors that they were in fact a couple.
I thought it was a good idea at the time, but we could separate them. It's whatever.
Okay.
Well, I mean, whatever's more comfortable for you, and then I'll look at Reyna. How does Reyna look?
She's like red in the face and like trying hard not to show too much like excitement, and then become like try not to show how disappointed she is that they're separating the beds.
Reyna, would you prefer for the beds to be together? Is that what you want?
Whatever you think is good. I think Milo.
Do you have an
is-
opinion?
Well, of course I have an opinion, but whatever is
I asked for your opinion.
either way, I'm okay.
Milo hears his name. He's like, I have my own room. I can stay in my room. I paid for it. That's alright.
It's a broom closet, Milo. You don't have.
I'm
to
tiny though. It was literally I paid for what I needed for this, all this, all this, all this.
Okay.
I mean, whatever's comfortable. Doesn't matter. We should probably talk before we talk about pushing beds together or separating them. That's really not important, right?
Naeth, do people in heaven push their beds together, or is it like a separate?
Not discussing this right now. There are far more pressing matters than what
Naeth, you have.
entities do.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't. I don't think they have romantic emotions. to be
Really?
honest.
Oh, who wants to
No.
go there then?
How are we talking? What do you mean? I mean, I wasn't talking about romantic emotions. So there's some romantic emotions here, Naeth?
We're just talking about beds.
Do you
Yeah,
sense
I
something
have-
I don't, Naeth?
yeah, I don't understand.
Please tell me.
Milo's
We're
like,
pushing
so
beds together. She's acting embarrassed. We bursted in on a scene. I heard a bunch of motion. I only have a limited understanding.
Nobody
of
wants to know your opinion. Let's get
No, I
to the
want to know
task
that.
at hand.
That's good.
Whoa, bro, it's not cool to make assumptions.
Yeah, this is why I was.
No, you're fine, Naeth. They're
It's
just.
a concussion. He's obviously suffering from a concussion.
I'll just whisper to him, or I'll telepathically speak to him. They don't like being found out, Naeth. It's alright. Alright. They're just. Don't press them on it. They'll come. They'll tell us when they're ready. And then I'll be like, okay, what do we have to talk about?
well, I have to talk to my mother, but
Oh,
I don't.
yes.
I feel like I don't know how capable are you tonight versus like tomorrow morning.
I mean, we got 2 shots.
He's poached.
2 shots.
2 shots.
I feel like I don't have all the information, but she might be able to relay it if I.
So good to check in on her. Tell
Yeah.
her I'm alive.
Okay.
Saw my mom. Talk to her. Now you can talk to your mom. I'll talk to your mom. You want me to try to imitate you?
I don't. I'll put an addendum in my message so she understands that it's not me, but it's me at the same time. Is
Okay.
that? Well, maybe not even an addendum. I feel like just the way I'm speaking, she'd probably understand that it's me. But if she questions it, just let me know. It's kind of short because
It's okay.
okay. So do you say it as I say it, or do you want me the whole thing?
You want me to? I mean, I can write it down. We can say it together if you want.
Sure, if you're capable of writing it, I can.
Yeah. Unless
Okay.
You just wanna,
Okay, so Mama, it's Milo. I'm safe. Father is alive. Still searching. Are you safe? Ley lines compromised. Find safety if you can. You can respond. And
Set everything up to compromise. Ley lines compromised. And what was after that? Sorry, I kind of blanked out.
you're all right. Find safety if you can. And her name is Merida. She kind of looks like me, but without the beard, and a woman and older. Merida Quinn. I had to look it up. My brain's not working.
So there's nothing after if you can. You got 5 words left.
I love you.
Oh,
Else?
No,
To Tom, Mama.
no. Are you pooping?
me?
No.
You shitting?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as Milo describes Merida. What did you say, right?
Yeah, Merida.
Merida Quinn.
Yep.
Describes Merida Quinn to me. Her image becomes familiar with me. I will cast Sending to her. That's not me talking. So this is gonna sound like in my regular voice like Nash's, but it's not like Howard's. Mama, it's Milo. I'm safe. Father is alive. Still searching. Are you safe? The ley lines are compromised. Find safety if you can. I love you. Peace.
You do get a response.
Oh.
You hear the voice of a woman that you've never heard before. Howard does, and following is said. Something has happened. The land is sick. The water is undrinkable. We cannot get out. We cannot send word. We hope the elves come.
Oof.
Yeah, so I would. Well, she responded, Milo.
Right?
She said something has happened to the land. It's very sick. The water is sick. She cannot get out. Same word. Oh, she is.
Oh, you cut out there.
Oh, she has sent word to the elves. Or she has tried to, but she hasn't received it. She's just stuck.
Okay, so she's still there. Okay.
Got one more. I can do one more.
The problem is I don't know the extent of the communication. She's hoping that the elves will come, so it sounds like she doesn't have a way to communicate with them. So it sounds like it's my job to find someone, to find her, to reach out to her, to get to her.
Maybe that guy that gave you the book.
Yeah.
Could promise him a hefty reward. How much do you think he would take a job like that?
I don't know. I don't have a lot to offer.
He owes it to your family, right?
Does he? I don't know. He already helped my father. I suppose he's worth contacting. I don't remember his name, but we all saw him, right?
Yeah, I saw him.
It's somewhere in my notes.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I would have heard his name.
Yeah, I think he introduced himself.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
he did as well.
Yeah, he did. It's somewhere in all of this mess.
Dad's work friend.
Yeah.
Um,
Was that before our Halloween
yes.
thing? Okay.
It's when we talked to
Yeah,
the guy
yeah,
in the prison.
I think so.
It was but a year ago.
Important. Oh, that's the Linnea is the druid.
Oh, talk to Milo about that.
Yeah, that was a good sending spell. To Milo's mom. That's gonna unlock possibly all sorts of shit.
Do any of these names sound familiar? Coldire.
What's this place?
That's a place, yeah.
It's a country.
Aldair is a city.
City.
Dorathath? Wrath?
Durath.
Yeah?
Oh, that's a
That
forest.
is a
That is a wood elf forest, very close to.
Okay, and then I have Lorith or Lurith.
That is another wood elf forest.
And then I have Austin Grail, which I think is. I think
City.
yeah, it's not a person. And then I have
Oh,
Thomas
fine.
Quinn, but we know who that. Oh wait, Dwarf.
Dwarf.
Corin, mailman.
Yeah.
There we go. Corin the Milkman. I have a
Corin.
hot, steamy pile of cinders.
That's so reductive of you.
Sorry, I don't know.
I
I
don't know
saw
his
Thomas
job, so-
Quinn, so I read everything under it.
I don't
But
know
it
why
was
I'm
above
not
it.
finding that.
My notes are all over the place.
Oh
There
my
you
god,
go.
we could reach out to that guy, see if he's willing to do it. And we have a decision to make. It seems. Do we figure out what's going on here? We could see what's going on with your mom. See if we can save her.
I feel like
Get her out of the forest at least.
he's gonna be the only one who knows where I'm from, and whether or not he's allowed in there is another story. But if the forest is sick,
Are there any other wood elves that you talked to?
no, never, not in my whole existence there.
It's this fucking tree people.
They were letting us exist there. It wasn't like they were friends. They were just yeah.
Asshole, you don't have to raise your hand.
What's
every
up,
time.
Tyler?
If we go and solve, well, I don't know if we can, but if we solve the problem with the forest, perhaps the wood elves will aid us. Or
Answer
and
to
we can warn
right?
them of the coming calamity.
Yeah, if they don't already know, I mean, that's not.
They don't follow the king's rules, so they would be a good ally. No ties to
Right.
potential corruption.
That's what I'm thinking. They're a good force to use.
If they are willing.
Yeah.
If we fix the forest, I presume they will grant us some boon.
We could even reach out to.
I know Elvish, so you know.
I mean, we could try to find a raven and see if the raven can fly in there and the raven queen or the raven.
Yeah, the raven's a
guess.
possibility too. That might be even quicker.
But we can try both options. I can only do this one more time. I can't.
Right.
got one spell slot left.
What time of day is it right now? It's not too late, is it? Tom? Like 9-ish?
Too late to do what?
No, what time of day is it? It's not too late,
Oh,
right?
what
Like
time
it's
of day
it's
is
not
it?
like
No,
I'd be
it's,
interrupting someone's sleep.
No, it's not that late.
Yeah.
Unless they went to bed like pretty early.
It's like what, 6 p.m.
Yeah.
7?
No, probably like 7 or 8.
Okay.
So if I would just say if you're willing, let's contact the courier who brought my father's package. Corin, you said it was?
Yes.
And just say this is
Emerald Courier.
this is Milo. It turns out my mother and sister are in danger. The forest is sick. Not sure what to do. Can you get there?
There's a response. I can send mail and ensure safety and delivery, but if they're in danger, I might need to be in touch with somebody else that can help. I'm just a mailman. I can deliver things safely, but if I'm walking into a shit show, that's what he says. I can't go over 25.
Right. Yeah.
That's what he says. He says he might have to speak to somebody else about the matter, because if you don't know the situation, he can't just do it. He's gotta know the situation.
Okay.
Very much like an oracle. I'm like wide-eyed, mouth
Right.
open.
Yeah.
Oh, the second.
You shall not
Put your
pass!
name in the goblet of fire, Harry Potter.
Oh my god.
Speak up from here! What are you both?
Milo would just be like, okay, I don't. How many times can you do that tomorrow?
3 more.
3.
But
I think I only need 1. I feel like we might need to contact the druid. And see if she has any answers, but that's not now. That's the morning. Thank you, Nash.
all in a day's work, Milo.
Yeah.
Or should I say, son?
No, that was. Sure, if you want to.
Maybe tomorrow, I could contact, or not me, would you be able to contact my sister? Maybe, like, at the end of the day?
Sure.
No.
No. If I have the spell, I will reach out to her. If I can, I'm gonna start charging you guys. We're gonna make this a regular habit. It's gonna be 1 copper, or at least a high 5, something like that.
Oh, I like high fives,
I'll
but
give
if
a
you want a
high
copper
five
instead.
anytime you want. I'll
Yeah.
even give you a hug, whatever you need.
I think a high 5 will. I think a high 5 will be fine.
Yeah, a high
I
five
think a
is
hug
cool.
a little bit of a
Yeah, it was
little
just
ambitious.
That's a
Yeah.
really dumb idea.
It wasn't dumb. It was
I was like, can I have a hug though?
I'll give you a hug, Milo.
Oh, thank,
Milo, I'll
thank
give
you.
you a hug.
Oh, a big group hug.
Yeah.
Like all three. You want in on this, Basil?
Come on,
Yeah.
Basil.
Nath,
Hey, yeah, come on, Nath. You need a.
Can we get some celestial action in on this? Maybe
Huh?
it'll empower us. Not action, just action.
Whisper sweet
Like,
nothings into our ears, Nath.
yeah.
a sweet celestial hymn.
I have the
He
tunes.
joins in on the hug,
Doesn't this feel nice, Nath?
and they're how long have you guys been since the initial sending? Like, I know you guys discussed some things, and now you're just chilling. How much time has passed, though?
Oh,
Just a
probably,
few
like-
minutes.
probably like 5 minutes at most.
Okay, all right,
I don't
that's
think
fine.
it'd be too crazy.
No, that's fair. All right, so you guys are hugging,
Here we are.
and
A bomb comes in through the window.
It was a dumb
No,
idea
there's no
when
window.
I
Another arrow
linked
pierces
it,
Hal's
but-
neck. Ah!
Okay, well, I'll stop the hug early. I've got things to do.
Wait, hold on. Before you go, we're gonna do this.
Oh, we
part.
talk.
We need to do our hoorah.
Wait, did Tom have something to say though? It sounded like he
Oh,
was like
no,
starting.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't prepared for some of the things that happened, but I know enough about what's going on in this story to act on it. That's what you're detecting.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's fair. I think I'm gonna owe the group a vision from the Celestial for the group hug, everybody
Ooh.
hugging, and it seems to me like that would possibly trigger a a memory or something, or
Oh, I like it.
because everybody's just all together, and I just wasn't prepared for that to happen.
No, you're
I didn't
good.
think the group would just hone in and hug like that. It was
Fucking
funny.
kumbaya right now.
Yeah, it was
No,
dumb
I'll-
when Raina mentioned it, but now it's okay because Milo mentioned it.
Because he's tiny. It's like, oh,
I
yeah,
didn't
we
say
gotta
it was
hug.
dumb.
We gotta.
I
No,
know
you
you
didn't.
I was told
No,
no,
it,
by
uh,
Hal.
No, I think I'm gonna
Stupid
owe
by
the group.
Basil.
I think I'm
I'd
gonna owe
start
the
bullying
group
you.
some visions next session for sure.
Well-
We're gonna rain check it.
Are we ending here?
No, we're not ending here.
Oh,
I've got
good.
one more bit of detail, and
We
then
have
we
to-
are gonna end.
Break.
Everybody goes their own way or goes to their own rooms where they're camped.
I kind of wanted to go to the Windburge.
At
I-
night.
At night?
It's only 7 p.m.
It's-
It might be closed. The wall's closed, isn't it, on the outside of the wall?
No, the Windburge has to be inside now.
Oh, it's a castle.
Yes,
It's the castle's on the outside of the wall.
they're conspirators. They've got to be up right now, planning their rebellion.
I mean, they might be up. It's not uber late if you wanted to leave the establishment and go do something.
I'll take Nath with me. I'll tell them. Hey guys, I'm probably gonna go to the Windburge, see what that whole thing is about.
The slate? Isn't that unsafe?
I'm there.
He'll be fine.
We
You can come with me.
don't want to go out at night.
Milo can go with. I'm ready to go to bed. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I'll go with
It's
you.
too early for me.
Yeah, me and Nix can come with you if you're alright with
I
that.
need a little bit of relaxation.
Oh,
What's the goal? To like scope it out or something, or what do you want
I-
to do?
I kind of want to see if I can get in.
Right
I can
now,
get
on
enough-
like the
At night.
like now.
Yeah. why not?
All right.
It's only 7. It's too early. It's too early. So
Youngins these days.
So when
Nath has got to see the city anyways. So
Who's
that's the
going
plan.
with him?
well, I was gonna go with him, but if he decides when we get there that he's just gonna like go in, I'll be like, all right, I'll stay out here. We'll stand guard. I mean, I can't really go in there
no,
with my dog, right?
no, you'll be fine.
Walks allowed in the castle.
Oh, we can just walk in.
Well, I will have to talk to the guards, but if you demonstrate that Nyx is trained, they'll probably see that as impressive.
I just lean to Nix. I'm like, you alright with that? Woof. I'm like, alright. It was a very reluctant woof from Nix. Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, we'll try to walk in. There an
You
entrance?
guys, well, I mean, the road is not barred at all.
Nice.
You go to the center castle where there are further fortifications and the actual royalty structure lay, and there are guards in chainmail guarding it, and they don't appear to be letting people in, and they do question what your business is.
I'd say I'm here to right some wrongs. I'm a sword for hire.
Sword
And-
for hire. You wish to? Yeah, we're getting a lot of these. Why don't you speak to the master of arms in the morning, down at the barracks, and we can get you penciled in. Absolutely. If you're willing to help the situation, we've been getting a lot of that.
Of course, it would be an honor. Thank you. And I will walk away. I don't know what else there is to do.
And they waddled away.
Well, I mean, it sounds like this part is in the morning, and most things usually happen during daylight, so we can just sleep.
By the entrance, is there a lotus?
The entrance to the building we're at.
Yeah.
Oh, the Windburge.
Yes.
No, not you don't see. That's not near the gates. Near that, you don't see anything like that.
Okay.
There's no.
I thought I caught you there.
No, that's fair. No, not the royalty castle. That's not like a regular establishment. You don't see anything like that.
It'd be a good base, though.
Oh
But,
man, that would be nuts. That would be nuts if you just saw them just hanging above there, like.
And then just hanging the wreath on the left side of the building.
Yeah, they've got like a wreath. Oh, the welcome wreath.
Hi, welcome to the cult, eh?
I guess I guess I'd head back because I don't want to really talk to the nobles this late. They're probably in bed, shining their boots or some shit.
Before they get back, I want to...
Yeah, it looks like there's activity in the castle. It doesn't look like it's all dark and kept up, but it doesn't look like it's a hive of activity either.
Right.
Things are starting to die down.
Before they get back, I want to do something. As they leave, I'll look at Reyna. I'll say, Reyna, I'm about to do something stupid. I don't want you to freak out, and I'll pull out my erratic demon iron flask.
How? Why are you doing that?
Stop for it.
How?
Demon out.
I
Demon.
should've went with the...
Demon appears in the room, and he realizes he's in a nice common room, and he's like, "Ooh, this nice place. What business you need doing?"
How does your whole soul keeping work? How does that work? Is that something that you just happen to have on you all the
I
time?
am a servant of the Devourer of Souls. By swearing my allegiance to him and being what I am given minor benefits. But great Lord, Grand Devourer of all souls, I am but a morsel of his power.
So, are you able to impart a soul into a unliving creature, or is it just the ability to take a soul? Take a soul.
Use relics to harvest the soul and contain it for when I wish to drink it, sustain myself. It's quite simple.
So hypothetically,
It's not something man-thing can do.
of course.
Only disciple of the great rat god can do such things.
I'm hearing what you're picking up, putting down. So, hypothetically, if I had given you a portion of my soul and I had fallen in battle, would you be able to reinstill it into my body?
You will give me a portion of your soul.
I'm thinking about it. I have a couple of days to think about this, but it's something I was wondering about, seeing as you kept the.
He
SMR.
titters and he says,
We can speak negotiations.
When it comes to the time, we could make a deal. Sure.
Rick lives to serve. Is there anything else?
You can go do your whole rat business in town. I'll just be back here. I command you to be back here in 59
Not
minutes.
safe. Not safe.
Okay, if you're scared.
Human and elf things will see, Crick, and it is against the code of the rat to be seen.
Can't you turn yourself
lurk
into
in
a
the
smaller rat?
shadows.
Change your shape.
Actually, let me look at this fuck's abilities right quick. I forgot. I don't think he can turn into a super small rat.
Or a bigger one with like
Oh don't know.
A
Actually,
vest
I
on
don't
and a bow staff.
Do you have 4 turtle nephews?
We can be turtles.
We need someone to polymorph us into turtles, and we haven't made. We're gonna fight Shredder. Shredder's the devourer of souls. Devourer of sons.
Shredder's a pretty good D&D name.
No, he cannot. He is not able to do that.
Okay.
He says he's not going to go out there because he'll get killed immediately. He shakes his head. You've seen stupid demons and stupid creatures. For a rat entity, that he's not stupid at all. He knows what'll get him killed. He's clever. He might not. He's probably not smarter than Reyna. Reyna's probably a lot smarter than this thing, but this thing's not stupid. So he's probably maybe more intelligent than the Boglord. It's tough to say. It's hard to say.
Well, thanks for answering the questions I have. Whenever we're somewhere safe, I'll let you out again so you can go be free, in a sense. Be a little subservient to me, but as for now, I gotta kind of put you back in the battle before the other guys come back. They probably won't be too happy about them talking to you. So free.
Of course. Freak understands.
And like little Nicky.
Yeah,
Suck him back into the flask. Every time I think about it, I'm just thinking of little.
No, it's for real. Like that's definitely, it's the same thing. Like hands down.
Yeah, and then I'll look at Reyna.
Definitely a D&D item.
Well, obviously it's safe to say that we don't speak this to the rest of the party.
Are we gonna talk about it though?
We can definitely talk about
Why?
it. Well, I feel if we're going to be in a situation where we're going to, one of us has to die, and it comes down to it, I think I should, probably me. If I have a way back, then I have a way back, regardless of the method.
Well, if you are serious about this, let me at least do a little research on deals with demons
For
before
sure.
you do so.
I am not going to just walk into a contract. It's going to have to be something of... It was just... I'm intrigued by the concept. If he can keep a soul, a portion of someone's soul, then if he can also implement it back into a body, then that will change everything. Comes down to it.
Okay, I want to make sure you're safe, okay?
I'll be fine. I've died before and I came back, right?
That was very scary how. Or
Gods and demons, they're
nah.
all...
Reyna can make an Arcana or a religion check if she wants. Either one or both, I suppose, if you want to make both. They're about different things.
A double dip?
You went to school. It's fair that you're given a chance. I allow a lot of different roles.
So Arcana and what?
Religion, but they're for different things.
Okay, I'm gonna use my inspiration on one of them. Yes.
Sure. Yeah, just pick.
A lot of role play this episode. Next episode is going to be action packed. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of action next episode based on the way you guys are going. Like this is going to be good.
21 for Arcana
Okay.
and only a 12 for religion.
Okay.
Very fitting, actually.
So you're gonna know a combination of things. Number one. Hang on. Someone sent me a message. Let me make sure that.
Oh, it's just me.
Okay, there we go. All right, that's fair. Okay, so what Reyna knows, number one, what he just talked about, you read books about. That is how liches are made. It's the same process, even though that's not what he's trying to do. That is literally what liches do, and liches are fucking awful entities. They are nigh unkillable. They are an affront to a lot of what people view as sacred. On the other end of the spectrum, there's a lot of religions that wouldn't like what he's doing, like the Raven Queen. That is a direct blaspheme against the Raven Queen to like cheat death or to defile death. It's not really a complete affront on her, but it's treading thin waters to rob death and all that. He's not going around raising the dead, but he's denying death from happening. And by extracting the soul. Furthermore, if he were to die and a portion of his soul is in that demon's possession, he is now damned to the abyss as a demon. That's it. And now your soul can't be revived. If you perma die and that happens, you can't be revived. Your soul now belongs to the demons. The consequence. That is a combination of Reyna's magical and academic training. 21 Arcana is pretty fucking good. Yeah, the Raven Queen might not care about him doing that, but she wouldn't like it too much. But it's not directly blaspheming her. It's not the same as raising the dead.
Okay. How? You know
Call me
that?
Nash, by the way.
Oh, yeah, Nash. You know, if you were to, you know, I'm not even gonna just say all that. I'm just gonna be like, blah. There you go.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's something to think about.
It's the only option I see if someone's gonna die.
We have.
But I'll do more. I'll look into it. It's just an idea I had. Hypothetical. All hypothetical. Promise.
You think you promise?
Sure.
We-
I think you promised.
Pinky promise.
Well, that was all I really wanted to ask that guy. If you ever have a question you want to ask that guy, I'm sure he seems.
Oh no.
Never turn. I mean, you got that book. You got this little guy. We can figure out the nitty gritty. Anyways, let's.
Why
let's
do we need? I just think it's how you could
Hail the
die and
Bardic
never
Lich.
return.
say. I didn't hear what you said.
Bardic Lich.
Hail
It's
the
got a-
Bardic Lich.
It's got a nice ring to
No.
it. Anyways, yeah, but
I
eventually
just-
I will bring it up to the rest of them. It's something I'm humoring. I like to see if it's possible, if he may be lying. But don't freak out. Pinky promise. Don't worry.
Okay, Hal or Nash. I'm trusting you, but I'm worried. I would hate to lose such a good.
It would really suck if I died. Yes. But I don't have to worry about that anytime soon because I have the shield. We have the bowman and his kitty cat, and then there's you, the plant killer, blood sorcerer.
Oh,
And then we have this new guy. Anyways, where are they? Dear God.
I hope they're not getting into trouble like you are.
I didn't get in trouble. I just asked some questions. I'm sure Basil and Milo are doing
Yeah,
perfect.
Basil and Milo are getting back, and Milo gets a voice in his head. You hear the dwarf, the voice of the dwarf that brought you the journal with the mailman. The gentleman that you contacted earlier.
Yeah.
You hear the dwarf's voice. I heard there was a problem. I answered the debt to your father. I feel inclined to help if needed. If you are willing, the Banished Brotherhood will assist you in this. Let us know.
Do I answer right there? Can I answer right there?
Yeah, you can. In fact, if you want to answer, now is the time to answer. Give it some thought for sure. But like you can't like wait an hour and talk to the party about it and then answer.
Right. Yeah.
You
No.
can, however, take whatever time you need to formulate what you want to tell the man.
I honestly think I would just kind of repeat what I said to or to repeat what I heard from my mother, and just say Milo here absolutely will take your help. Forest in danger, water undrinkable, mother and sister trapped. Please do what you can. Let me know what I can do.
There is a further message, which means he went through the trouble of having another sending sent. And he says, understood. We'll be in touch.
I think I would, if I can respond, I would just say thank you. Thank you so much. And that's it.
There is no further message from the dwarf.
Okay.
Were you speaking out loud or in your head?
Whatever the spell requires. Is it in my head?
I think you can reply in your head.
Yeah, I would assume if it came to me in my head, I can reply in my head, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you would have seen me just like stop in my tracks and just kind of like stare off into space, concerned.
I might be like, oh, Naya, you see that over there? Do you have walls that big in that? And then I'll like look around and be like, oh, hang on, you okay?
Yeah, and whenever the communication ends, I'll just relay to you the dwarf that was with the half orc came to deliver the message about my father. He got in contact, and it sounds like he's gonna help. So,
Well, that's good. Do we know how or?
not yet. He said he'll be in touch. Yeah,
Well, any allies are good allies.
correct. Yeah.
Well, we shouldn't keep them waiting long. Also, Naeth is getting tired. He's not used to this.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I think I'll actually, when we get there, just retire to my closet or whatever I was given.
Oh. You sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's been a lot of information the past little bit. I just need to. I know we've acted on it, but I just need to process it all. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. Well, I'm probably just gonna. Me and Naeth are probably just gonna go to our room.
Sure. Probably report in just to let them know that we're okay. Because mine's on like the second floor, and you guys are up.
Sure.
Maybe mine's on the first floor. Maybe mine's in the basement. I really don't know.
Yeah, I'll let them know.
Okay.
And I guess I'd go in there. We'd we'd split up, and then I'd be like,
Yeah,
Naya.
you guys are able to get back together.
I'd be
And
I'd be like, Naya, Naya, be quiet. And then I'd press my ear up against their door. Do I hear anything? What do I hear?
Oh,
I'm-
he's so horny. Oh,
No.
he's so horny.
I'm probably writing down my spells right now, so before I
Yeah.
go to bed.
I'm playing a funky little. I'm playing some play a funky
Nice.
for her to write.
So, Naeth, you do this when you want to gain information without them knowing. Anyways, it's good. It's good. These are allies, so we don't really need to do it. But when in doubt. And then I'll knock on the door.
That's not my tune.
Yeah, there's a knock on the door.
Expecting anyone? Hello?
Housekeeping.
Who is it?
Hello. Hey.
Oh, come on
We're,
in. The door's unlocked.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we should really lock that before we go
Oh,
to
yeah.
bed.
We're still awake. We don't even lock until we go to sleep.
Yeah. We made it back. Milo had a message by the dwarf that came, delivered him a message. He said he was gonna help. In what way is vague at this point, but I guess we'll see how that develops. It was locked. Well, it wasn't locked. They didn't let us in to the Windverge. But in the morning, we meet with the Master of Arms at the barracks, and he'll get us started there. I kind of just want to get in with the rebels and see if we can fuck their shit up. If we can stop the rebellion before it fires.
What if the rebellion and the cult are the same entity?
Could be the same entity. I wouldn't put it past it, but
That's led when they're angry,
Yes. Could be separate things. Reyna, would you, if the rebellion ends up being just, how do you feel about that?
I mean, I guess I'll know how I feel when it happens.
Do you think your family would be in danger?
I hope not, but if they are, I put them above everyone.
All right, not my country.
Okay.
Well, I'm just deferring to you. Well, your judgment. Anything else I should know before we head to sleep?
No.
Really? Unless you see anything interesting out there, I just cooped up here waiting.
Yeah, I've just been writing spells down. I mean,
It has been quite viciously.
Oh, is my money going to good use?
hey, you offered.
Oh, no. So,
Also,
anyways,
I bought a health potion there. Anyone want to hold on to it in case they go down and need it?
I don't.
Thinking that eventually we all have a health potion on us. We go down, someone can pour it
I
into
think
our mouth.
everyone can heal themselves except me.
My body's
You got
hardy.
that funky looking book to help heal you?
Oh, it does. Never mind. We can all do it.
Liar, liar, paper on fire.
I forgot.
Okay, well, me and Naeth are gonna head to our room.
Have
Try to keep it down,
fun.
guys. Thanks.
I will try not to play too loud.
Okay, thank you. Naeth isn't used to all this noise, so it's hard for him to get to sleep. Isn't that right, Naeth? Go ahead. Naeth.
I think he's already went
Oh,
to bed.
I thought you were. No, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to somebody else. Maybe. No, Naeth just fucking follows you wherever you go.
I was asking him if it was hard to get to sleep because there's a lot of noise.
He hasn't gotten to sleep yet because you guys haven't slept.
You're supposed to back me up on this, Nath.
He's never slept before.
I think he can talk for himself.
He just doesn't seem very outgoing. Sorry, Nath. Let's go.
Those celestial
I'm-
introverts.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean over to Hal and be like, he seems to like pick something and then gravitate towards it and bond to it. Like thunder now and there.
Did Basil leave the room?
He's still there.
I would say
It's
it
like
after
watching
he
you guys
left.
whisper.
I would say it after he left. But yeah.
Yeah, if he left, then I would say, well, those religious type, they grab onto one concept and hold on to it for the rest of their lives. It's an attachment issue. Probably comes from him being an orphan.
Oh.
It's a
Yeah?
little too deep.
Wow, that's very wise of you.
Psychoanalyzing me.
I've been known to be quite a whippersnapper. I'll
Okay,
start
are
playing the music.
Is it loud?
It's it's off Shark Boy Lava Girl. It's a dream song, so Nathan can go to sleep.
Dream. Close your eyes, shut your mouth. Oh my gosh, it's a banger.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna go. How? Are we gonna separate the beds or?
I'm too tired to. I don't really give a shit.
Okay, good. I'm so tired too.
Stay on your side.
Okay.
I'm
Fucking
quite
touch me.
gassy. I'm quite gassy when I sleep. That's the full one.
I'm definitely gonna be cuddled up next to him in the morning.
Gross. You.
I haven't
Okay.
showered
We will
in- I
pick
haven't
up
showered
there
in
next
3
week.
days.
Yeah, we need to go draw a bath or something.
I would say I will have taken a bath before we go to bed.
Oh,
will have
yeah.
Cleaned off.
Raina definitely would have.
Yeah.
That probably would have been like one of the first things done.
Prestidigitation me, somebody, please.
Yeah, no,
Um,
the nice rooms upstairs have all that.
Do they have like a modest, like I forget what the things are called where people go behind them and change. I forget what
Kind of thing.
Yeah. Is that?
Yeah,
But
baby
do
wipes?
they have one of
Baby
those
wipes in
walking
there?
with you?
They got baby wipes.
They got baby wipes.
Baby white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm paying top dollar. I better have a clean bottom.
Yep.
Top dollar clean bottom. I like it.
No, they're good rooms.
Yeah.
They're not like extra luxurious or fancy, but they at least have the works. We will pick up with you guys spending the night in the Slaughtered Eagle common rooms, and in Milo's case, the closet room.
Milo doesn't get a
and
bath.
Oh no.
We will. Yeah,
Milo's
that's
like
true.
Nyx.
Nix is looking at me clean. Oh, that's just painful.
But she's a dog right
He's a
now.
dog
Yeah.
now, so it's not like.
Yeah, it's not sandpaper, but it's still gross.
The
Yeah.
and we will pick up next week with the party deciding what comes next now that the sending spam has garnered results.
Used to, motherfucker.
Hey, it's what it is. I was doing it too.
Called networking, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does the party continue the investigation within Greenville for the cult? Do they continue to track
We're here.
Felix? Do they investigate the rebellion? Do they go and help
We can do
Milo's mom? What happens next? It is really up to the party. There are a lot of different ways this investigation can go.
We
And
don't
we will
even
see
know.
what ultimately does happen.
I kind of know.
Just let me have my moment.
All right.
Thank you,
Alright,
everybody,
alright,
for
alright.
tuning in. I know there were not any encounters. It was a bit of a role play intense game, but that is what happens here. And next week will probably be more action-packed based on what the party decides to do. We will see what happens, though. So thank you for tuning in here at Tabletop Tyranny, and we will see you next Tuesday evening. Take care and have a good night.
Bye.
Peace.